Alright, believable worlds, you can head away. EU5, you can come up. SNAS countdown, you can ging awa. And finally we can enjoy the glory of EU5. It's here. It's been quite the wait. It's been a hell of a wait. It's been like 5 years since I touched EU4 even. And this game is bringing back all kinds of excitement that I haven't legitimately felt, I think, since EU3. I mean, I always loved EU5. But the fact that this game wiggles into my brain and gives me that feeling of wanting to sit down and do nothing but the game like it's back in EU3 days is something brilliant. So we're on the map. We're going to be heading into Greece, which I'm pretty excited about because I wasn't sure who to play. A difficult call to make here. Golden Horde being my absolute favourite. Soft spot for Novgorod. Classic with Scotland, and Scotland's got quite a position going on. We'll be jumping over here, but before that, if people have questions or things they want to see on the map, then we can go and look at that first. We've got all the time in the world, so let's take our time. I've poked around the map a fair bit to look at different countries' starting position, so you have questions or people you want to go and see, then absolutely. A great example here is somebody asking about Albania. Of course Albania's on the map. Look at that, we Kingdom of Albania barely holding on to duress. But at the time, Albania was in the midst of excessive strifes, so they're broken up into wee Albanian counties. But if you want to be Albania OG, you're going to be ruling over how many people here? 18,000 over in duress, and claw your way out. Lolnud wants to look all the way over on the other side of the world. What about Ryukyu? Yes, there is no Ryukyu. How can this be? What does it mean? Can we get the colors going? Yeah, there we go. Colors are a bit clearer. Or so I thought. Maybe not. Yeah, no, it's broken up into Nanzan, Shuzan, and Hokkuzan. I've had it spoiled to me that there aren't actually, 3 mountains there. That's a mistranslation. But yes, you can form Ryukyu if and when you coalesce these 3 countries into one. And that's actually a tier up. I mean, countries have different tiers, so you can only go up in tier when forming. Are there any multi-state mechanics like the HRE in the Chinese Empire in EU4? I don't know the game well enough to know if there are mechanics like that, I'm afraid. I want to play a whole lot more. Your EU4 streams were the first streams I ever watched, says Wickle. It's good to see you back after all these years. It feels good to be back. It's like putting on an old, comfy piece of clothing that you've had in the cupboard for a bit too long. Except without the smell and the questions about your waistline. What year is this? This is 1337. 1st of April, no doubt. It's a funny date because I remember the quote, I think from Johan back in the day, and he said one of the biggest mistakes on EU was bringing the start date back to 1399, was it? And now we're here in 1337. Must be a bit harder for states to consolidate. Like, I wonder if the Ottoman are actually going to be able to rise and be quite the power. Oh, if that's what you mean, yes, there are international organizations. The Golden Horde, in fact, has one. The Orthodox powers have one with the Patriarch. Yeah, Golden Horde have the Tartar Yoke, which is making all these little buggers pay us, which is quite nice. Pagans in the Baltics. Oh, you better believe it. Here we go. Let's check out religion. We currently even have the Crusades against the Pagans ongoing. Teutonic Order are having a bit of a time with that. Shamis and other weird pagans up over in Finland and Finland adjacent. And Perm is still holding on to their beliefs. Hold on, Perm, show me Perm. Oh, the hotkey for changing this doesn't work in map view. Yeah, County of Perm is still holding on to heretical beliefs, or heathenous beliefs. So they need to be put in their place. The cultures map mode is a bit hard to read here, isn't it? But cultures are a real mess with pops in the game, so it's quite tricky to bring everybody together under your banner, especially if you're playing as beloved Golden Horde. You're Mongol, but nobody you rule is Mongol. I've never heard about this game. What is it, says Northrex, so I know you're pulling my leg on that one. Is there anything in the Americas? Yes, there is. Much like EU 3 and 4 on release, it's not been fleshed out with loads and loads of little natives, and I'm glad about that, because it always feels kind of bad when you get to the Americas in, say, EU 4. I don't want to hear this one yet. And you find there's super-powered natives due to power creep, but no. There are not many to be had. Remember when it was just 3 here? Who were the 3? Shawnee, Cherokee, and one other that I forget. There's the Thunderdome down in Mexico, as there always is. Who's a really doomed country around here? There were two nations. One had 1 province and one had about 9, and their fight was always a tricky one. You forgot about the Bank of Creek. Yeah, I did. I did forget. Mali getting smaller with every patch. Tell me Timbuktu isn't here so I don't have anybody ping me about playing as them. Ouagadougou, Songhai. Okay, good. No Timbuktu, so I can't be told to go and play them and finish my undone work over there. Does Manipur exist? Manipur. Hold on. Where exactly are they again? Manipur. You're killing me here. Mongyang, Mongkong, Saging. Hey, Kale is still here. Move over, Chow. We got Tad now. Jake has coloured Wasteland toggleable, or are we back to looking at grey everywhere? Air. Depends on the map mode that you use. It looks greyer or less grey, but I think zoomed out, it is mostly this. Haven't noticed that. But yeah, a long time ago in EU4 we changed the grey wasteland to not be grey anymore. But I actually think the grey looks better now because the colours are a bit more faded, less saturated than in EU4. So the grey is actually very useful to see outlines, but not entirely sure one way or the other. Jake playing EU, what the hell? Yeah, I had to return. It's EU5, I've been waiting this for a long time. Can we catch a glimpse of the most glorious nation, Theodora? Yeah, Theodora's on the map. Down here, single province, but it is fortified. The Gothics, the only Gothics around. What a miserable culture group that is as well. There are 12,000 in the world. And the power of your culture is relevant in this game. It was an honest question, says Northex. Wow, EU was my bread and butter for years. How do we select non-land-based countries like the Hansa? That I do not know at all. I know you can go and play as good old Lübeck over here, but non-country ones, that I don't know. Polar bears up in Jan Mayen? Nope, not happening. Is that even land that you can get to? I don't think you can. I think that's I think that is impassable, uncolonizable, although I can't say I've tried. Is Angkor around in South Asia? You're gonna have to help me out with the directions on that one. Do we actually have search here? If I go Control F. Here we go, country selection. Who was it? Somebody was asking for Manipur, right? I'm not seeing there. What was the question? Angkor. Yeah, we got no Angkor, I'm afraid. Damn, I haven't seen DDR Jake since I was in high school a decade ago, trying to get a leg off my friends in EU4. I don't know, I don't think watching me would teach you much about EU. I give a lot of bad advice. Or if you try and follow what I do, it'll be bad times, because, for example, I don't take loans. Manipur. Now, we still don't get Manipur. However, somebody was asking about an old EU3 favourite. I don't even want to attempt pronouncing it. Jala. Nah, forget it. I can't say the word, but they are here. In fact, they're in a relatively strong position compared to all the mishmash of sliced up hordes there are. And there are a lot of minor hordes and tribes around here. Good to be gobbled up, or to create a big power with, but the tribes can have a really hard time keeping it together. What are the knights up to? Which knights? Wait, the county of Salona? That doesn't sound very knights-ish, unless we mean these knights, the Order of the Knights Hospital. Do they still have an overpowered fortress there? I don't think it shows the fort level from this view, but it is fortified. Thank God for the fort map mode, by the way. I find it pretty hard to spy them at a glance normally. I have 4,352 hours in Unreal Engine 4 because of you, says Von Dougals. Well, you're welcome. Teutonic Order is right. Yeah, Teutonic Order is up here. And good to see the Livonian Order around as well. Where's my beloved Riga? There's my beloved Republic of Riga. God, Courland as well. They would just break away in EU 3 days. Yeah, I know he means EU 4. Well, I wonder how many hours you're going to be having of EU 5 then. TBW getting excited about Courland being mentioned. And the ever-present question, what shape is Memel? I wonder if they're going to carve a square out of here. No, Memel is distinctly not square-like this time. Back in old EU 3 days, Memel was just blunk, 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 a square. Or was that EU 4 days? Early EU 4. It all melds together. Who is the easiest nation? I don't know. I have not played enough to have an answer for that. But I suppose we better change that, right? So again, disclaimer where it belongs. I am not particularly good at this game. But I plan on changing that. I'll change that live as ever. And we're going to start out by playing as Epirus. Why? Well, I just really wanted to play down in the Balkans. But, you know, big chunky power with a truckload of forts. And I wouldn't be caught dead playing as the Byzantine Empire. But what about Epirus? Epirus are actually subject to the Byzantine Empire. There we go. Surprisingly loyal to them as well. I suppose we could stay by their side and fight against the Ottomans. We could, but seeing as Serbia and Bulgaria right here, I think we're going to try and find ourselves some help with that. So let's jump in. Play as Epirus, pretty please. Oh, there are independent nations aplenty, but we're certainly not one of them. All right. Game, please tell me more. I love these entrance screens. Introduced in EU4 and always loved them there, and they seem quite a bit more fleshed out. The Balkans, tell me more. Frontier between empires, faiths, and cultures. The waning authority of the Byzantine Emperor left the land vulnerable. New powers rise. Ambitious princes, opportunities for chaos, and the Turkic people grow ever closer. Yeah, you see the Ottomans there. I've not played as them or fired them up at all. I don't know what kind of strength they're going to have, but I like this historical context stuff. It's always fun to learn more about who you're playing as. In fact, I want to learn a whole lot more about Greece, because frankly, it's not an area I know much about, and I've had a rather harrowing time showing off my knowledge about the region, especially on stream, which is really rather bad. So I think together we should all learn a whole lot more about Greece. And what better way, indeed, what better way than to have our very best mystery-solving lady come along and help us out. Nancy Drew, we have an entire labyrinth of lies to unearth. We need to know more. Let's get to it. We are, of course, a master sleuth.
I've made it to the museum.
Melina called you in to help her with the exhibit, right?
Right. And now she's missing.
Oh, that sounds bad.
It's too soon to tell.
What are you doing at the museum again?
The museum she works for is opening an exhibit of Greek antiquities, and apparently the museum has been losing staff right and left.
Yeesh. Well, make sure you stand in the middle then.
You look into everything at the museum, and in the meantime, we'll contact the network. Call us if you need anything.
Thanks, I will.
Especially...
What was that?
I gotta go. Hello?
Help me, please! Help!
Be quiet!
Leave her alone.
It's rehearsal. No need for that. But we'll take the compliment. Take 5, Thanos.
I'm so sorry to interrupt your rehearsal.
Don't be. I'm sorry I scared you like that. I thought we were alone.
You were very convincing. I'm Nancy, by the way.
I'm Xenia.
Nice to meet you. I'm here to help Melina with the museum.
Perfect. I'm pretty busy. Hopefully we'll get to know each other.
What's your play about?
Oh, you'll like it. It's got kidnapping, extortion, death, trickery, getting cast down into Hades with no hope of escape. The usual boy meets girl in ancient Greece story.
Sounds exciting.
I hope so. We're performing the story of Persephone to open the new exhibit.
Persephone. Refresh my memory.
She's the daughter of Demeter, goddess of the harvest. But even Demeter can't keep her daughter safe. Hades kidnaps Persephone, you saw that part, and takes her to be his queen.
I'm glad I'm in modern-day Greece. The dating scene back then seemed pretty rough.
That it was. Honestly, the material's a little difficult to work with. I feel like I know her. The more we rehearse, the more I want the story to have a happier ending.
You play Persephone, I presume.
I do. I'm also directing the show.
That's great. I hope I get a chance to see it.
I just hope it's worth seeing. We're doing our best, but can you keep a secret? I'm out of my depth here. None of the rest of them can know, but I am deep, deep in the woods.
I know that feeling, but I think you can accomplish a lot by just acting like someone who knows what's happening.
I have to. I put myself out there. I said, I can do this. So now I have to show up and be the boss, and I have to yell, and even though my voice sounds like shaking paper in my head and my insides feel like snapping twigs, none of them can know that. I just needed to say it.
I bet you'll do just fine.
Really? What makes you think so?
I don't know, it just seemed like a supportive thing to say.
You're nice. Hey, you seem pretty together, but can I give you some advice?
Sure.
Be careful around the boys, especially Thanos.
Why?
He's a bit intense.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, great. With that done, I can finally tab out and do the administrative things. I should update my thingy on Twitch here. What are we playing here? Labyrinth of Lies. What do you mean you don't have Labyrinth of Lies? There we go. Yes, I couldn't not fake out. I saw somebody just there saying I legitimately set aside my evening for this, and instead I get Nancy Drew. Oh, is that making me feel bad? I feel great. Yeah, don't worry. You'll have all the EU5 you could possibly want in just a couple of days when it's out for real. And I will be chewing into it, but for now, I've really got to bone up on my Greek. And that's why I'm here.
Hi, I'm Nancy. You must be...
Hermes, god of charisma and handsomeness. But the mortals call me Gregor.
Nice to meet you.
The same. What's your role?
I guess I'm playing the part of the museum assistant.
Then why don't we become friends?
I'm open to that.
More than friends?
Less open to that.
Boyfriend at home?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That doesn't affect the average.
What's your role in the production?
Too many things.
Is that usual?
Yes, but things are a little more intense this time.
Because there are so few of you?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you have a larger support crew?
Generally we do. But because the background checks were really extensive, we didn't have time to worry about anyone other than ourselves. To answer your question, I work the lights and the stage cues. I make sure we've got the right scripts, then I do my best to keep us from killing each other.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
I see Martin Lackey getting a sense of deja vu. Yes, this one was in the marathon. It was run by Fan of Gaming. Unfortunately, it was such a good run that I do remember the plot of this one fairly well, so I can't trick myself into forgetting it and having the surprise all over again, but I won't spoil it for those that haven't seen it before.
Can't do that now.
And Orlov, come on, you've been around for donkey's ages in the stream. How did you not see it coming? Yeah, the foreshadowing was all there. All the talk about Greece in the previous game. Somebody even mentioned, oh, Labyrinth of Lies to bone up in your Greek with those Greek letters. Switching the title to say learning about Greece, referring to the game. Ah, but here we are, finally able to learn properly. Yeah, Orlov the very innocent. It almost makes me feel bad doing a hoodwink on a BR, but not quite. Oh, okay, we're 5 minutes into the game and Nancy is already stealing things, as she does.
I need to figure out the combo.
If you're hanging around still from the start and you're very confused, well, yes, I will be playing EU5, but not before I have my fair shake with Labyrinth of Lies. If you want some EU5 properly, come back in like 12, let's say like 18 hours. Because I won't be playing Epirus. I'll be playing Golden Horde for sure. Oh, I love the Horde. Right. as ever, the most difficult thing in a Nancy game is finding the puzzle. Is this a puzzle? Paradox! Eureka! Oh no, the game knows.
Definitely need to figure out what to do here before I try anything.
I was going to be so disappointed if it wasn't Nancy Drew, says Twistillation. Well, some people thought I might fake out into Draken, but I actually played Draken recently. And it wasn't even a fake out, I just wanted to play it. Why does Thanos keep having his lines cut? I'm carrying the show. This isn't Hermes' story. Alright, so some personal notes by Hermes here. Or that's his stage notes, rather. He has other personal notes. Because this is one of the later games, we actually keep notes and a task list. Thank goodness. So you tend to spend a bit less time being completely lost.
Stay away from that. It'll kill you.
What exactly am I staying away from?
That's the fly system. It controls the scenery and the curtains, and it'll kill you.
I'll be careful then.
Thanks for the very threatening one. Ooh, away he goes. Can I steal his stuff? Can I interact with anything? Yeah, I might as well spoil the timeline for you right now. I will be playing this for the evening. I may or may not get it finished. Probably not. I think Fan of Gaming took 12 hours for this. I don't have 12 hours. I got maybe 6 tops. And then I will sleep, go shopping in the morning, and then come back and just sit down and play EU5 until I can no longer play for whatever reason. Because I am legitimately very excited about playing it.
Hello.
What can you tell me about Gregor?
I like him. I know he's the type to flatter. I know it's self-serving to listen to him when he tells me I'm gorgeous and brilliant. But you know what? I can use the emotional junk food some days.
Oh, what a very healthy attitude.
What made you interested in ancient Greece?
I guess if I had to pick an answer, I'd say the ancient Greeks.
Okay, fair answer. It seems a little strange that there are only 4 people in the entire cast and crew.
A good stage director doesn't cast herself, but I understand Persephone.
Okay, how?
I was this happy girl, and one day I fell into this vast sadness. I got out of it, but just like Persephone, I know it will come back for me, even on my best days.
I definitely see you have a personal connection with Persephone, but what happens if there's a problem during the performance and you're all on stage?
I don't like to think about that.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
And they really upped the...
Hi.
Oh, Christ, get away from me.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, the quality of the games really, really skyrocketed in later Nancy Drew games. It's a shame that all came crashing down with the advent of... Oh, what was the witch one again? I even played it myself. Salem. Oh, God, Midnight in Salem. Don't forget to save and save often, says Voomer. But if the game fails and we have to start over, then we get more Nancy Drew. Plodding away like that.
What's going on?
I was freehand tracing.
Okay.
I wanted to understand the detail work, so I put thin paper on the glass, leaned in close, and...
Put too much weight on the glass?
Please don't tell anyone I broke the case.
Sounds like it was an honest mistake. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about.
I don't know you. Do you know me?
Not yet. I'm Nancy.
Niobe. I'm the reason we can't have nice things, on a cultural level.
You're in the play, right?
I'm Demeter.
You seem focused. Am I interrupting?
Yes, thank you though. I need a break.
Aren't you excited for opening night?
No. No and no. Nope.
Are you nervous?
Nervous when I sleep. Terrified when I'm awake. I'm so relieved we've only got the one show.
Just one? That's nothing.
You should leave.
What? Why?
You might end up spoiling the ending if you hear too much.
I think I know how it ends.
No. Our ending is different. More frightening. Less predictable.
Are you...
Late? Yes. I have to go.
Okay. Horrible individual. Hope we don't spend too much time with you. Smashing up the exhibit that I've been hired to help out with. Well, we say hired. Nancy's never hired. It's always loads of unpaid internships. Nancy, welcome to Epirus. Come meet me in my office and I'll give you a tour. If I'm not in, show yourself around. Introduce yourself to the theatre group. Never hurts to make some new friends. The exhibit goes down in history as a fine exploration of Epirite culture. We don't have a doormat. Find your key to the office with Nike. Nike? What? For today, make sure the vase display is properly labeled. Create the temple images. Get tickets assigned for tonight's performance. That should do. Oh, thank you, Melina. But you're not here. Can we phone her? Can we phone Bess? No, it's Frank and Joe Hardy, but we can phone her. Let's snoop around first. Okay, maybe not. What was that key? You'll find the key to the office with Nike. Is that somebody, or is that a puzzle? I've actually got a working puzzle counter this time. You might have noticed I was testing it during the conversation there. And no, there's no double fake out going on. If you're hanging around thinking, oh, surely in 30 minutes or so, you'll go back to EU5. No, and more no. I'm sure there are plenty of other people streaming the game for you to check out right now. I'll be doing it myself in about 18 hours, I think. 18? That seems like so late. Will it be 18? Whatever, tomorrow at like 11 or 12 in the morning. Well, sure are plenty of vases, which I'm supposedly meant to arrange, but I'm not seeing a whole lot to interact with. Maybe I am meant to make the phone call.
You've reached Melina Rossi's personal phone. Please direct all matters related to the museum to the main office line listed on our website.
Finally! What happened back there?
Sorry, I was caught off guard from a very convincing scene from a play.
So everything is fine?
Can't say that for sure, but no one is being actively kidnapped.
Nancy, I've got a strange feeling about what's happening at the museum.
I feel the same way. Something seems a bit off.
Want us to look into everyone at the museum?
That would be great. Please do.
Consider it done. Call us back in a bit, and we'll have everything you need to know.
I might need some outside help. Do you know anything about Greek art?
You're in luck.
I am.
We'll make a call and have the book sent to you right away.
Thanks. What's the network?
ATAC.
Why change the name?
Apparently, the FBI doesn't like explaining that they get help from America's teens.
Ah, okay.
I don't see a "you must be this old to solve a crime" sign anywhere.
Well, there might be a law about that somewhere.
Don't care. What am I going to do with all my ATAC shirts? I have so many!
Sorry to bring up a sore point.
ATAC forever!
But really, it's the network now.
What have you guys been up to?
The usual. Adventures, globetrotting,
Business school.
on the side.
Are you thinking of leaving the mystery game behind?
No, I'm working on a project.
You are going to freak when you find out.
Joe,
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Interesting.
it's no big deal, really, but I don't want to jinx it.
Okay, I have to say one thing.
0 things is a better option.
You're going to love it.
It involves me?
I can't say.
It's way down the road, but for now, I'll just wait until Joe accidentally tells everyone.
Me too.
I wonder if that's referring to Frank and Joe Hardy inviting Nancy to become part of some kind of puzzle-solving Scooby-Doo-esque group, which happens at the end of Midnight in Salem.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Perhaps they had a whole lot planned, and then they ruined it by Salem just being god-awful. But it didn't stop them, and they came back with Prague. My fellow countryman can tell you just how great the Prague game was. I think he was talking about it and quality in the same sentence earlier.
Looks like the temple is already designed. I just have to build it.
Oh, okay. Which temple am I building? Oh, I see. Maybe it's this. Lofty site to honor the hunt? Colorful panoramic band. Animals above the cornice. Double hall? What would be considered a double hall? Well, that's two of things. The gods disapprove. Okay. Lofty, huh? How about hills? Oh gosh, I don't know. Get me out of here. Maybe this is what I have to make? No, this is Temple 2. Oh, and it gets reset. Maybe that's fine. This is the only one that seems lofty. Colorful panoramic band. Would that be the Frieza? That's colorful and panoramic. Animals above the thingamajigger. Are there animals on you? No. There are animals on you, though. Volute ornamentation. I don't know what that means. And nor do I know which of these are a double hall. Maybe this one. Although, I don't know. This one's got doubles. And our god is... I don't know, could be anyone. Damn, I've been defeated by Temple OS. Yeah, maybe I should read a book, but where can I find a book? A relevant book. These are all the pots that I'm meant to be taking care of. Other than Temple OS, which I don't think I have all the information for. Oh, hold on. This is what we're looking for. Information about Greeks. They began using coins. One-sided lumps of gold or silver. Coining techniques. Coins evolved. Independent. Run things. City-states. Modern coins. Yeah. All follow the Greeks here. Jewelry of status. Okay, very nice. But it's all locked up. I can't take it with me. Here's the smashy smashed one. We're just going to leave it like that. Oh, right. We still have the whole pan to the edge of the screen to look around. There's a crowbar. Some crates. Can I take any? Jewelry set in travel box, gold necklace, earrings. But nothing I can take. Perhaps I can talk to others about this. Or even look at something else. Well, we're getting a whole lot of not much achieved here. Let's go and see if the folks outside actually have something for me. I was trying to see if I could look at the front desk, but no. Nothing to the sides. Is there something for me here? Ooh, famous people of Greece, a book. Reading is cool. Aristotle, Socrates, Archimedes, Hippocrates, Homer. I feel like quite the odd one out there. Fascinating, but will it help me build temples?
Hello.
It seems like a lot of work went into production. Why only one show?
One show? Who said that?
Niobe.
Poor Niobe. I bet she wishes it was just one. She's so scared, all she sees is opening night. We're here the whole week.
Later.
Talk to you later.
Oh, not everyone else is not everybody is giving us the same intel here. The greatest puzzle of all. The key to open that door. Where could it be hiding? I saw Lona point out that it didn't take her so long to beat this game. Troubling. Considering I can't get past the first puzzle. The puzzle of opening a door. What was it said again? I don't have a doormat. You'll find your key to the office with Nike. Hold on, Nike? Is he a famous Greek? Doesn't say so. Meet the players, check in at the office, complete the complete the thingamajiggers. Greece sure sucks. It's only famous for people that have been dead for over 2,000 years. Oh, no. Even today, modern Greece has great influence over, making everyone in the EU angry over debt.
This is the exact book I needed. Oh, thanks, guys.
The Hardley boys work very fast. Amphora, Krater, Frisker, Krelix, Drinking, Olpe. I do not want to have to remember all these things, but I likely do. Excellent. The key wouldn't also be here, would it? No, sir.
Locked.
1 week only. Hey, fan of gaming is there. Don't worry, Jake. There'll be plenty more places to get stuck on after this door. If there's one thing I won't get stuck on, it's finding the sticky label. That moment is baked into my head. Oh, that's Nike. Yoink. Okay, that sounds like quite the puzzle that we have now smashed. Get that incremented. And the puzzle of the hidden key has been solved. I wonder if this also opens up the thing at the front. No, the key is just gone now. What a shame.
Nancy, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to meet you in person.
Oh, that's okay. Is something wrong?
Yes, something is very wrong. Some of our exhibit pieces have gone missing.
Are they lost or...
Stolen. I don't know. And frankly, it doesn't matter. The pieces in question, they're worth millions. If I can't recover them, our doors are as good as closed.
I'm here for you. Anything you need.
Oh, thank you. A lifetime of thank yous. I still need you to do the job we brought you on for, and you'll find everything you need for that in the office. But more importantly, I need you to be my eyes and ears.
Does that mean you think we're dealing with theft?
I really hope not, but we can't rule that out.
But you're worried.
I am.
Okay, why's that?
The pieces we lost never arrived. They were on the shipping invoice, but they were not in the crate.
Is that common?
It could be a simple mistake, or it could be someone changed the invoice to buy enough time to smuggle the jewelry out. I'm tracking down both possibilities. That's why I need you here.
You got it.
I'm following the paper trail now, and with luck, I'll find the error and be back tomorrow.
You worry about that. I'll take care of the museum.
Great. You'll find everything you need in the office.
You hear that, fan of gaming? You'll find everything in the office. Oh, my days. Read between the lines.
Do you suspect that anyone in the cast took the missing jewelry?
We did at first.
But then?
The police came in, interviewed everyone, and the cast was very cooperative.
That's good at least.
Maybe.
Maybe?
They all consented to having their cars and hotels searched. The police reviewed all of the security footage and came to the conclusion that no one in the cast snuck anything out of the museum.
But you doubt this.
For all intents and purposes, they're cleared, but it just doesn't make sense. Nothing just disappears.
I should tell you, Niobe broke one of the necklace display cases.
What?
She said she was trying to trace the detail work and put too much pressure on the glass.
Is everything still there?
I think so.
Well, thank Zeus for that. How did she react when you talked to her about it?
She was really upset. She actually asked me not to tell you.
Like no one would notice. These things do happen. Keep an eye on her. Mistakes happen, but a series of mistakes don't.
Got it.
Of course Nancy's gonna stitch. It's not like she's getting paid here.
Later.
Goodbye.
Nothing to worry about. You ever play King's Quest 6? Not sure if I played any King's Quest. Were those really, really hard, kind of old school cartoony animated games where you have to do some very non-telegraphed things to get through? Like you got this bumbling knight and you need to keep clicking on the right things for him to do or else you just instantly die. Because if not, then definitely not. If yes, then I think I played the first one for a short period. Okay, I can't seem to interact with this. It looks like a puzzle, though, and I am keen to increment that puzzle counter. Oh no, I can't get inside the filing cabinet.
The password must be around here somewhere.
Hear that, fan? It must be here somewhere. It couldn't possibly be anywhere else. Okay, we can dock our phone to upload images, I reckon. I think they put in photos of their family members, the developers of the game. That's my best understanding. Although why this photo in particular looks like you're ready for a, well, you know. We got anything else to poke around with here? I steal some pens. I get printing. Not without just cause, at least. You have all the information you need, and then that cursed bloody otter is still there. Really looks like something to pick up there, but it's not a collectible. Christ. Ah. Come to my attention, you need theatre group, opening your exhibit. Look no further, I got you covered. Scouting, talent, budgets, email, major coup, I promise you. They're the best money can buy. Our tiny pile of money. Alright, final piece, exhibit requested, pieces, vase, things, other things. The coins for the bottom row, coin display are still stuck in customs, won't arrive for the opening night. Obelisk replicas in display for the interim, right? That probably something to take note of. Anything else to get my grubby detective fingers on? Proud to announce that Out of the Ashes exhibit closed successfully. PCC, experience. Outsold our highest admission day, 75%. Enough yearly passes. 15% of our annual operating budget. Well, this is very fascinating. Anything that amounts to a puzzle? Because, you know, I put the value in my life at how high that puzzle smashed counter is, not, as you might think, the viewer count, which has only halved since we went over to Nancy Drew. I'm slipping. You know, back in my day, we do... back in my day, as if it's not still my day. We do viewer reduction strats until we got viewer count below 100, and then we would continue. New hire stuff, PCC, loans, transportation, support staff, crucial notes. Alright, well, if there's something that goes over my head, we can always come back here and read more, if the need arises, but I hope that it doesn't, because I don't like reading. It's okay, Grandpa. How many Greeks came for EU5 and I stayed for this? I don't think we have many Greeks watching. Surely not. Maybe they would have helped me out when I had that Greek keyboard issue. Right, a lot of stuff here. Receiving. Well, look at that. Milena receives quite a lot. Maybe she's setting us up for something. Was there more to look at here? Flip the paper or anything? No. Well, I would have thought there'd be, you know, some anything here. Items to pick up or collect or puzzles to solve, but no, we come in here, we decide that computer is locked, we can't do anything about it. Nothing else seems useful, but maybe what we've looked at is stuff that we can query the team about. And query we shall, because sooner or later, something slips.
I have a favor. Can you help me get a closer look at some of the locked up pieces?
Okay, I'll ask.
Thanks.
Do you know much about Greek mythology?
Here, take this, you'll love the myths. They're full of the most amazing insanity. I'm glad we don't live in that world, for the most part.
Ah. Prince Aquil is actually Greek and potentially even a prince. They came for the EU5, they're here because they respect my methods. Good lord, not even I respect my methods. Alright, these names are probably relevant and I'm not overly familiar with them. I only know Zeus because of his appearance in Hades, the game. Wait, no, that was Hades in Hades. But Zeus was also in Hades. There's Hera, Apollo, Ares, Athena, Artemis, Demeter, Dionysus, Hades, Hephaestus, Hermes, Poseidon, however you say that. Okay, fascinating.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye.
Did I read the book from the Hardley Boys? Yeah, well, kind of. Oh, hold on. I spotted a piece of paper here.
This could be helpful.
Oh, that will be very helpful. I didn't follow all the words that there were for the build a temple, and now I can build a temple. Excellent. Then let us begin. A lofty site to honor the hunt, so surely that's up in the hills. I mean, this doesn't look lofty. It kind of looks like I'm in the low part, but whatever. This will surely do. A colorful panoramic band. And that's surely going to be the Frieza. Lord Frieza's got a nice colorful panoramic. Animals above the cornice. Now, the cornice is the wee top bit. It's also the only thing that has the animals on it, so that's going to be the pediment. Those look like animals, kind of. This game runs in an obnoxiously small window, by the way. So I find myself often leaning in, which you might even be able to hear from the directional microphone. Right, volute ornamentation. What in the world? Volute's got those curvy bits like you see in the original Lemmings, I see. That'll be you then. Doric. Doric means something else where I'm from. Double hall. I can only assume that that is double hall, because it's got double the bits there, because the alternative is a whole lot of not much. What else do we have here? Doric. Doric is the local speech where I'm from. Oh, you speak Doric, do you? Which is just an even more mangled bit of Scots. What else are we looking for? Now, who's our god meant to be, anyway? Maybe no god. The gods disapprove, okay. But hang on, didn't I already do exactly this? No, I wouldn't have had those wee curly bits. Alright, let's just try all the gods then. No, the gods disapprove. The gods continue to disapprove. Nada. Well, if it's for the hunt, then surely we want you. Hey! All too easy. Now, what do we call that around here? We call that yet another puzzle smashed is what we do. Right, what other puzzles do we have? Gotta sniff them out like a bloodhound. I need to finish all the tasks on the note here. Can I even deal with the vase display? It's over here, sure, but it didn't let me interact with it earlier. And I still cannot interact with it for reasons unknown. Maybe what I need to do is find something to display on it. Who was it that ran Trail of the Twister? That was Fishlips, right? There was a display puzzle there, and he didn't even cotton on to what the display bits were. So he couldn't interact with the puzzle to begin with, which gave me no short of hooting and hollering. Man, oh, no, I thought there was something I could grab up top there. I laugh a lot in my life. Oh, a whole lot. I can see the funny side in just about anything. But never have I laughed quite so densely in moments of laughter to waking hours as I did during that entire month of October, watching as much as I could of the Nancy Drew Marathon, and then when it was over, just watching all the VODs as well. Alright, I reckon what I need to do right now is quiz the other members of the merry band here. Hello.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure, what do you need?
Niobe wants to make a high-resolution image of the items in the coin display.
What for?
She has this montage plan for when Demeter is bargaining with Hermes. She'll offer him money, jewels, none of which will work, obviously, but we wanted to project the image.
Okay, how can I help?
See if your boss will let us get a closer look. Obviously, we'll follow protocol to the letter.
Nospertip saying I knew it wouldn't be EU5, but this is almost better.
Later.
Surprising amount of people
Talk to you
got
later.
caught out there. I thought it would be very obviously telegraphed. I mean, I did my best, and I always do. When a fake out is coming. That's right, we're meant to give a phone call for this. Speak to the boss and all that. Now, you might be wondering,
Hi.
Jake.
Can I get a key to the coin display?
You'll need to open the filing cabinet first. The key to the filing cabinet is hidden inside the box with the animal figurines. Pair up the animals with the images so the animal and image pair represent the same god.
You got it.
I know you weren't brought here for this, but I need you to learn about provenance.
As in verifying the authenticity of the art?
You're as sharp as they say. That's it.
Isn't that normally left to the experts?
Generally, yes, but if we're dealing with theft of any kind, I need you to become an expert.
Instantly?
Unfortunately, but you'll come to it naturally.
I'm flattered, but what makes you say that?
You will find that it's like solving a mystery, which I hear you're pretty good at home.
I'll do my best.
Proving provenance is a classic whodunit. You look at a vase or a painting and you follow the clues to see who done it. Who painted or sculpted or chiseled the work in question.
When you put it that way, I think I'm comfortable with the methodology.
Perfect. You'll find what you need on the computer. Niobe may be able to help you.
Later.
Goodbye.
As I was saying, you might be wondering, Jake, what's with all the fake outs? Why do you seem to enjoy them so much? All harkens back to when, just before I started streaming myself, there was a stream on Games Done Quick that I enjoyed ever so much. It was a guy doing a speedrun of SimCity. But he didn't want to speedrun SimCity, he wanted to speedrun Maniac Mansion. So he did his speedrun of SimCity, he set it up so the game would play itself, then he loaded up Maniac Mansion there and then, and ran through that while SimCity was just completing its objective on its own, whilst talking about how he wanted to do it and why. His name was Mayor K, and I will always hold that run fondly in my heart.
The animals to the correct symbol.
So yeah, not even my thoughts are original. Just ripping off somebody else. Right. Animals and gods. If only I had a book that told me about gods. Well, let's start easy. Lightning bolt sounds like Poseidon, right? Unless some of these are obviously more Poseidon-y. Does that even have an image for the gods? Well, not really. A virgin goddess with an older twin sister Apollo. Women, childbirth, wilderness, temple, portrayed with her bow with a deer. Bow with a deer. Now, which of these is a deer? You look deer-ish. All right, one down. Can we count each of these as individual puzzles? Possibly. I'm expecting Jake to be struck by lightning any day now. God has tried. I've had lightning strike very close to me. Oh, good lord, it was the loudest thing I've ever heard, but it didn't hit me. Hit a metal railing next to me. It was incredible. I think I shrieked. I'd never admit that, though. It was a warning. Next time, give it your A game. I know that reference. Right, well, one down, many more to go. There was a heart. Who was of love? Aphrodite. Is that why we call it aphrodisiac? Anyway, Venus is probably with a heart, right? Worshipped goddess, adultery, chariot with doves. Chariot and doves. Oh god, which of these is a dove? I don't know my birds. I don't even like birds. Right, there you go. That's kind of like a dove. What else are we dealing with around here? Apollo, the god of light. Often depicted with a 7-stringed lyre. That does not have 7 strings, but it's close enough. You got any animals that you like? God of sun, fine arts. A dolphin. Hey, a dolphin. All right, we are cleansing our way through this. God of war, least popular. Nobody likes war and violence. I'm not so sure about that. Helmet and shield, spear and sword. Well, there's a sword. What kind of animal would you like? I'm betting the ox, right? Magpies and vultures. Why so many birds? Is that even a bird? It kind of looks like an owl to me. All right, let's go and say that, well, geez, which of these two? It's going to be a bloody bird, right? One of the birds. I can switch the birds around when we have everything else filled out in case it needs the old switcheroo to finish it up. The hunt with the deer, we got that. And then we have Minerva, Athena, sprang fully grown from Zeus' head, even allowed to wield thunderbolts. With her faithful owl. There we go. At least now we're quite sure about the bird situation. And then we don't even need to read the others. You know, one way or another, it's going to be a switcheroo here or a switcheroo there. Well, crumbs. Well, it didn't work out. What's with the, what's that, a piece of wheat or something? What is that meant to be? Ah, Demeter. Demeter likes something, but what? Agriculture, Gaia, crown with ears of corn. Corn? Why does that not seem right? Cornucopia, staying on Earth, agriculture. Maybe that's not right then. Does seem right though. Good job, Jake. You finally got me to watch Nancy Drew. I set my evening for this stream and I refuse to be viewer reduced. Oh, man. I wonder what it would be like to feel bad for this kind of thing, but I get joy knowing that there were people that decided to set their time aside for one of my streams and just have to eat one of these. It's a lesson to you, right? Focus more on yourself rather than others. I'm not sure if that is the lesson, but I can't cook up something better on the spot here. Got anything else about animals around here? Fire and the forge, ugly and lame. Well-known trickster. Lyre. He invented the lyre, which he gave to Apollo, of course. Staff, snakes. Short cape, winged cap, winged sandals. A flowered branch or a kettle, Poseidon. The sea, shelled chariot. Right, I'm missing something here, but what? Something that mentions an animal would be handy. Hades had it all. Hounds or stag deer, we got that with you. The olive tree. Thunderbolts with owl. Have I already put the owl with the thunderbolt? I have. So these are the ones that I'm less sure about. Although I thought I had you with some kind of bird. Where does the ox go? I wonder if I could just, you know, switch these ones around until we get it right. What's the easiest way to do this anyway? This gets tremendously quicker and easier if I just have one of them put down correctly. Like one of these 6 that I'm unsure about, just because I can't tell birds apart. Like one of these is meant to be a crow or a magpie or something like that. I need to read up on the god here, especially God Man. Eris, god of war. Armor, helmet, shield, holding a spear or sword, magpies and vultures. One of these a magpie or vulture. I think you're the dove. I think you're a vulture. And then surely this comes in, but I think I tried that earlier. Well, at least I know that's not the case. What if that's a vulture? And a bit more Man, why does this puzzle have to have 4 birds in it? Temperamental, rash, tyrannical. Thrown thunderbolts in hand with an eagle by his side. Wait, I thought we had you for thunderbolts. But if that's thunderbolts and it needs an eagle, which of these is an eagle? Is that an eagle? Maybe that's the dove. In that case, who wants the owl? I don't know. Can we try this? I really thought that was the owl. Who wants the owl then? Okay, scanning for the word owl right now. Magpies and vultures were sacred to Ares, god of war. So I need a bird on the sword. And I really thought it would have been... Yeah, maybe it is that. That doesn't look like an eagle. Maybe it is, though. Ah, I knew we'd get it there. See, all you need to do is know your birds, and then yet another puzzle gets utterly smashed. And we get a key for the locker. The famous 4-legged bird.
These must be the tags for the display.
Oh, that's another puzzle. Doesn't know what's going to hit it. What do we have here? Time card in and out. Is this for people? I guess. Working from 5:20 a.m. to 9:50 a.m. Hardest working Greek in all of Greece right here. The famous 4.5-hour work day. Oh, okay. Must have been the high season then. Now they're back to the more standard 2 hours 40 work day. Wonderful. They are to be admired, these Greeks. Another key. Don't know what for. Maybe the front cabinet. Oh, the coin display. What's this? Would you look at that? A sticky note. It even stands out because it's yellow on blue. Cleroterian. Well, you know what? I just bought myself a new gamer notepad. And I don't like it. I need to go and buy a new one. I need to stop dropping my pens. Not a shill here, but I use Staedtler Tri-Plus pens, the best pens I've ever used. So I can write this down. I'll even write it in blue. Kilo, Lima, Echo, Romeo, Oscar, Tango, Echo, Romeo, India, Oscar, November. Cleroterian. Easy money. Did you rewatch the VOD and notice it? Fan of gaming claims to have. I don't buy it. But then I don't buy many things. Right, well, that has given us access to so many items here. Now, I wouldn't really call that a puzzle. So we're not going to grant the puzzle smashed counter. Cleroterion. Hey! Welcome, my dear expert in training. Your crash course begins now. We have 3 pieces you must identify. Gold leaf necklace, information, drop-down fields. Very good, thank you. Growing more certain the pieces I'm tracking down won't be found. Engage, but do not push. All right. Former museum staff. I forgot to tell you, I have a courier coming for tickets. I'm going to be doing a lot of travel. Might not always trying to explain everything. Of course.
I need to assign seats according to everyone's requests.
Oh, lordy. Let's come back to this. Take a photo of a green leaf necklace.
Looks like I'll need a unique password to access the archives.
Ooh, I'll let you be for now. What?
Want to know a secret? Are the seats packed with the dead? Should I line you up and punch you down into the land of the dead? Well, do you want to know a secret? So polite. Oh, I mustn't talk in the theater. Curses for all the gods. I've gone and broken the fourth wall. But no bother. Your beloved real world is itself theater. You're used to pretend, used to believing what you want to believe.
I don't want to listen to all these.
You have my sympathy.
And you have mine, Hermes.
I just drove a train through that pause. People, come
I was trying
on.
to cry.
I just drove a train through there.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm not gonna just throw her. I'm not gonna like throw it on her.
Way too much silence.
Okay,
Just
I
pick
will
it up a
imagine
little
I
bit.
will be
Okay.
fast.
Oh, this is cringe. Absolute cringe. I'm not a fan of live theatre, heavens no. I can't stand being in the audience of one. Persephone in Winter. VIP, play for your chance to win. Ooh. Oh no, 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 no. Memory games, no, and more no. I hope I have to do this 0 times. That would be neat. Dove, weird looking petal thing, staggy thing. Oh, come on. Dove? Wasn't a dove there or nearby? More doves, more cornucopias, some helmet. So, I'm sure normal people have this thing in their head where they can remember something short term, but not me. There's nothing there. Short term memory and I have never gotten along. Is this at least enough to get on the top scoreboard? 1 whole entry? Oh, okay, well, good for me. It's probably going to be one of those trophies at the end of the game for doing particularly well, and I can't imagine how we'll get that trophy. Hopefully we never come back to that. Recht, so provenance. I must take a photo of the gold leaf necklace. I think that was the one in the display that got shattered earlier, so let's go and have a wee looky. Look. You there. Take out Nancy's super phone, take a super photo, and then get it uploaded to the computer. It's called a brain, by the way. Oh, easy now. Jing's right. Everybody's got their shortcomings. Stands to reason that I'm so good at so many things, I should have something quite crippling like that. And honestly, it's not all bad. It means you get to enjoy things again that you forget about. All right, now I need to get the stuff done. It's clearly jewelry. Provenance requested for gold green leaf necklace. What? I meant to know stuff about this necklace? That was not part of the agreement. Can't seem to open this up and take a closer look either. Wasn't there instructions about how to prove provenance? Oh, well, before that, let's go and rub up against other things that we've seen, like this. Oh, okay, it's not that. Coin display. Oh, hang on. Coin display, as in a display for coins. Where were they? Alright, coins are all mine. Who wanted the coins again? I think it was a lassie out here, right? Whee!
I heard you're interested in proving provenance.
I'm learning.
You should talk to Niobe about that.
How did you know, by the way?
I'm a peripatetic thinker, like Aristotle.
Meaning?
I walk when I think. I overheard something you said. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
It's interesting what makes one item real and another a forgery.
I agree. Niobe can study the coins now, if she wants.
If. She'll die when she finds out.
She seems to care more about the art than acting.
That's it on the nose. Makes rehearsals a nightmare, but I never turn down a chance to work with a true genius.
That's how you describe her?
Not on the stage. Not yet, at least. Maybe not ever. But I've seen her creeping through the museum when she thinks she's alone. She says she's taking a private class taught by the greats.
Are you using any real art in the production?
When we can.
And when you can't?
We make our own reproductions.
Well, how can you tell the difference?
Niobe can explain it better, but we have this contract that outlines what materials we can use, what tools, and the process.
Goodbye.
Talk to you later.
Not if I have anything to say about it. We'll have a look round the back of here, see if Hermes is back, which he is not. Still can't tamper with his machine. Oh, but can't go through his bag. Oh, yes. Dangers presented by a elaborate set. Fanfare. Things dropping. Curses of all the gods. Underworld Hades. Lights up. Lots of talking. Lots of talking. Lots of talking. Lots of talking. Good heavens. Whew. That's just one act. Anything else I can take? Maybe don't make it so obvious that we read through everything here. Put it back to start. This isn't nearly as fun as the rooting through the bag puzzle in the German Nancy Drew, where we have to be quiet and not drop things or else the old bat wakes up. I was warned I'd die if I touched this.
What was that? Pretend, just for a day, that we're a professional troupe. Just for me. Surprise! There's no one back here. We go live in mere hours. Hours. Do I need to remind you what is riding on tonight's show? Everything.
I think she's a bit cheesed off, but I thought that would be like game end. It's not, though. Better get this saved and saved often, though. Stream 01. Let's do it again. Oh, I can't. Wait, if she's cheesed off, can I go and have a look at her stuff? Yeah, oh, now we're thinking with Klepto.
I should assemble the image.
Oh no. Oh no, I vaguely remember this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You gotta do the jigsaw. I do not feel jiggy with it. This took Fan 1 hour.
I wonder if Xenia's notes will come in handy.
Remote control stored backstage, 183555. I'm going to write that down, even though the game might remember it for me. 183555. Not a difficult number to remember, right? But I don't trust myself to remember it, but I do trust what I write down. Lift only activates when standing directly on it. Weight values, I'm not writing all that down. Stage notes, Grigor, tablet pass, first repeat. Lee, 3 light cues. I heard what you said. Baw. Oh, even more complicated things. Even more complicated things. Ye gads. I wonder where this rates on the difficulty scale with all the Nancy Drews. Thanos wants to leave a personal message for our VIPs. Make sure they have a key to the poster out front. Okay, very good. Oh, we're just pocketing it? Sweet. She'll never notice. Hey, it's Thanos. Natural performer. Thanos will take the stage. He was born. Xena's here, director. Niobe, seasoned designer. Grigor. Alright, we won't be taking those, it seems. Can we take the binoculars? No. We just gonna do it? I don't want to do it. Like, I really don't want to do it. Is this image, like, even in a book somewhere so I can know what I'm making? It would appear not. I'm gonna leave that. I'd prefer it was the last thing I ever do. You know, in life. It's in a junior detective manual.
Take a closer look at the poster.
For real? Alright, Nobi, we're meant to talk to you.
Thank you for unlocking the display for me.
Why are you so interested in them?
The tooling marks tell a story about how they're made. For the most part, we still don't understand the full method. Bits and pieces, but that's it. I'd love to see if I can see something, anything to add to that discussion.
Do you know much about proving provenance?
Sure, I have some materials for you. Here.
She'll just stand there as I read here. Taken to Britain? Damn right. Statements, sales receipts, other things. Great. Can I keep this?
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Would you rather solve a basic 20 by 20 nonogram? I have already solved 20 by 20 nonograms. At least I think so. Didn't they go bigger than that? I thought they went up to about 26 in Nancy Drew and the Shadow at Water's Edge set in Japan. I made a deal with the devil that I'm not allowed to die until I've done every single Nancy Drew game, so I take my sweet time working through them.
Match the correct tag to each vase.
I think this is the third one for the year, and they keep on making them, so at this rate I'll live forever. Oh, egads, I meant to know which one goes with which. How? Perhaps by reading here. Have we got a word? Lebies is a word. Lebies, a deep bowl with a low neck. No handles, no feet. Low neck, deep bowl. No handles, no foot, mounted on a stand. No handles. Low neck. That's a pretty low neck. I'm sure if it had a pot lid, that would be mentioned. So let's grab lebies and put it here. We've got a Greek in chat and they're not even helping me here. Why do I want to play Nancy Drew games now, says Asmar. It's not for me to say why you want to do or do not anything. A Nancy license must be pretty affordable. Well, I'm still cranking them out, but they're getting worse and worse. Don't like the new voice actress, don't like the direction they've taken, don't like the look of the games, don't like the absence of puzzles. Part of the enjoyable stinging pain of playing this is going through the puzzles. Alright, do we have the word Pixis? Oh, bring me back. Oh, don't reset the puzzle. Thank goodness. Pixis. A small circular box with a lid. Easy money. Crater. Crater. A wide mouth, a round body, and handles. Wide mouth, wide body, handles. Could be either of these. I'm going to go with you. What about Cantharos? A deep bowl, 2 large, high, vertical handles, and a tall stemmed foot. Deep, 2 large, high handles. That's deep with 2 high, large handles. And a tall stemmed foot. Oh, that could be either of these then. I mean, that looks like it has a foot at the bottom, but it's hard to say. I'm not going to commit one way or the other. Let's look at Lekithos. Lekithos? Lekitho. Wait, what? Oh no, that must be the odd one out. Oh, was that it? No, that's Lekithos. This vase is used for storing perfumes and oils. Rested in a heavy stand. A tall vertical handle on the back. Allows for pouring. Lekithos. Let's say we just guess the other 3. At this point, have I tried them all? I don't like the sound of that. Wasn't the idea that I might have gotten the crater wrong? It could be either of these in that case. Can I take them off? Alright, I've clearly made a mistake here. We need to figure it out. What is the Oin Ochoi? The Oin Ochoi, a single high-handled vessel, taller than it is wide, with a trefoil mouth. It's used for serving wine. High-handled vessel, taller than it is wide. Could be either of these two. Single high-handled vessel. So this is the Onochui. For sure. What about the Lotrophoros? Tall and slim with an elongated hand. 2 elongated handles. Tall and slim. Well, it's got to be you. And that makes the last ones easy, surely? It's either that or that. But it's not, meaning I have guffed something up. But what? Wasn't I a little unsure about you? I mean, you could just easily be there, right? Oh dear. Right, so mistakes have been made. Yet again. Quite certain about these ones, right? Yeah, they must be right. So how could this possibly be wrong? We'll give it the old brute forcing, shall we? Wait a minute. What if there are more pots? No, I don't need to do the other ones. What if I mixed up the Lekithos and the Onishoe? Trefoil mouth. That is the critical mistake that I made.
That's it.
Frankly, all too easy. Anything left to do? I'll tell you what there is left to do. Increment that list of puzzles smashed up to 4. Greetings, Jake. How goes the Nancying? Shame I missed the fake out. Yeah, I didn't get to watch chat as much as I would like during a fake out, but that's okay. It's all recorded. I can watch it back and rub my nipples till they chafe. Might do that before I go to sleep tonight. Highly doubt I'll have time to beat this game tonight, but we will come back to it in the future. Although I promise you there'll be more there'll be EU5 before that. We'll be having EU5 tomorrow. Well, act of God notwithstanding. Is there anything else to do on the checklist? Fade display is done. The temple images... I only did one, but surely that's okay. Get tickets assigned for tonight's performance. Ah, buggery. I looked at that and went, nope. And now we're going to have to do it. Oh well, let's go. You don't sound so trustworthy. It's a promise, you see. Can you really call the puzzle smashed? None of the vases are in pieces. Yes. Right. What in the world? We color these in according to the color. Sure. Gavril and Lily's are the only VIP holders, so these must be G or V. Adamo's group fills all but one prime seat. Prime are in blue, and Adamo is in most of these. Alright, so one of these is not Adamo. Can we assume that's all of Adamo? I think we can. Lily wants only front row seats, but how many Lilies are there? I mean, how many Adamos are there? That can't be right. Right, Lily, you're all front row. You're all fur coat, no knickers. Gavril wants 3 of his 6 tickets. Oh, Gavril has 6. That's nice. Adjoining standard seats. Easy, unless one of them goes like that. But okay, 3. But then you have 3 other seats, Gavril. You're also a VIP ticket holder, so the other 3 are in VIP. All right, and that's all the Gavris done. Vachros needs 3 seats, and Lily needs 5. Should I be writing down the number of these? That's what my gamer notebook is for. Right, so we know that G is 6. We know that V is 3. We know that L is 5. Adamo group fills all but one prime seat. That doesn't say that he's only in the prime seats. But if we are to say that the yellow guy, Admo, does only do that, and we say he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, no, 8 minus 1, then we can say that the final one, Manos, is, oh Christ, how many are there in total? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 26. 26, 20, 17, 12, 4. So there are 4 M's. Okay, good. Will this be relevant? Who's to say? Each seat in Adamo's party is adjacent to another member of their party. Okay, good. So they need to be together. So I know you're not here. Wait, Adamo. Ah, that means Adamo's not there. Right, very good. Very good. Very, very good. That's the prime seat that they don't take up. Alright. Vacros does not want any prime seats. So Vacros does not go here. Vacros doesn't go there. Admono doesn't go there. Lilith only wants front row seats. I don't understand the reason that you go there then. Is there anything else to say about Lilith? They need 5 seats. And they only want front row seats. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't really say that they're going to be there. Vacro's seat numbers are higher than Admo's, but lower than Mano's. Is that true? Is V? I think V is 3. Oh, no, the seat numbers, not the number of seats. Aha. Of course. They are, let's see, higher than you, Vacros. So Vacros needs to be somewhere in the middle here. How many Vacros seats are we getting? Only 3 seats. Does that mean I could put you somewhere like here? And Manos. How many Manos do we get? 4, apparently. Ooh. Does this have to be here? I don't think it does. Maybe we can have this here. Lily only wants front row seats. And how many Lilies do we have? We have 5. Well, that's almost there. What are we missing? Lily gets 5 seats. Vacros are higher than Admondo's, which they are. Lily's wants only front row seats, which they're getting. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you here. Oh, I can submit. Okay, what am I missing here? This song has the same melody as Johnny Guitar, firing me some new Vegas neutrons. I didn't play it, so it's not doing that damage to me, thankfully. Yeah, clearly the gods are disappointed. I wonder if Gavi can go here, Lily can go here. Or maybe Lily can go here and Vacros can go here. It's got to be logical, though. I can't just blindly faff around and think that's going to work out. Well, yeah, I could. Right, Vacros here doesn't want any prime seats, so you're not going there. That was actually a mistake that I'd made earlier. Gavril and Lily are the only VIP ticket holders. Lily and wait, VIP? VIP's green. Oh, I missed that. Gavril is in VIP. Lily are in VIP. Okay, well, we've got that fine. Vacros in purple is higher than yellow. Yes. Lower than Manos. Also yes. Lily wants only front row seats. Yes. Gavril wants 3 of them to be adjoining standard seats. Yes. Vacros needs 3 seats. 1, 2, 3. Lily needs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each seat in Adamo's group is adjacent to another member of their party. Yes. And yet something isn't working. What could it be? The gods have been disappointed since the Golden Fleece incident. Jake has not built any favor. I'm certainly not building it right now. What is wrong with this? Vacros does not want prime seats. Prime is yellowish. Vacros... No, those are standard. VIP ones are green ones over here. That's fine. What could possibly be mucked up here? Gavril and Lily are the only VIP members. This is VIP, and it's only got Gavril and Lily. Vacross's seat numbers are higher than Admondo, yes. Lower than Manos, also yes. Adamo's group fills all but one prime seat. This is prime, and it's all but one filled with Adamo. Gavril wants 3 of his 6 tickets in adjoining standard seats. Wait, this is standard. And those are all adjoining standard. Unless I've forgotten what the word adjoining means. Which is always possible. Lily wants only front row seats. Yep. Vacross needs 3 seats. Yep. Lily needs 5. Yep. Each seat in Adamo's group is adjacent to another member of Adamo. Aye. What is possibly wrong with this? Is there an issue where you need to be here and you need to be here? Does that muck anything up?
All done.
Whoa, okay. I don't know what the logic point I missed on that was, but clearly it was
drop
something.
these off in the mailbox.
I'll get right on that because I will forget otherwise.
I can cross that off my to-do list now.
How does that work anyway? So the mailman comes along, he deposits mail and then he picks up mail, but looks like it all collects in the same place. Wait, is that how it works in Greece? I think in America the mailman collects your mail from your door? I don't know. I sent a letter once in the States and I did it with a mailbox.
Hello.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Adjacent and adjoining. They were not the same there. Oh, damn. If only I'd studied English better. Help ourselves to all the coins. Don't help ourselves to that. Is it time to prove provenance?
Still have to do that.
Oh, I didn't go and check out the stage list. I certainly want to do that before any provenance mucking about. Meow. Oh, look who's back.
I need your help fixing the fly system, since you broke it.
Reasonable. How do I do that?
Just check the tablet.
Do you know anything about the stolen art?
Too much.
Why's that?
When it went missing, the police had a long talk with all of us.
That's news to me.
We didn't want it to become a bigger deal than it needed to be. We all agreed to answer their questions. Melina turned over the tapes, and we turned over our keys and let them search our hotels and cars.
So if you're all here, it's safe to assume they didn't find anything.
I got the sense it was just a formality searching us.
Can you show me how to run the light board?
I'd love to, but I really don't have the time. You'll find a book on it somewhere.
What drew you to ancient Greece?
Greece cultivated the thoughts and ideas that shaped the Western world, which Rome then conveniently sold door to door at the pointy end of a spear. Still, I love the gods, though. Imagine living in their shadows. So much drama took place on Olympus. I guess the Pantheon was the first theater troupe in a way.
Greece certainly has a very impressive cultural history.
I know. I haven't even gotten to the music or the food.
You're telling me I'll probably gain a few pounds during my visit here.
Only a few? On the behalf of the people of Greece, I'm insulted. If I had a big Greek family, I'd invite you for food and arguments, and singing at the end.
That would be nice.
Wouldn't it? I'll make it happen one day. You'll see.
Why do you think Xenia keeps making your role bigger?
Would you stay out of my things?
Okay.
I have no idea, honestly.
Maybe she just likes keeping you busy.
I have to go.
It's always a very abrupt end to these conversations, and there's one line I remember where it couldn't be more abrupt. How's the game? Asks Caffeinated Owl. It's always a good time playing Nancy. For somebody, often not the player. I recognize the cycle so easily. You start up the Nancy Drew game and you're just thinking such unblemished virgin thought. It's like, yeah, happy times, solve some puzzles, go through this little story for kids. Yeah, it's all going to be a good time. And then when you're 3, 5, 8, 12 hours deep into your game, it's just, you look like you're shell-shocked World War I victim here. But we'll see if we can storm through the game and avoid that fate. And that'll be helped out if we actually punch in the right number here. I believe it was 18,355. Oh, yeah.
This must be the control to the lift.
7 hours deep, not finding the stick. No, yeah, the sticks for your faggot. The arrowheads, of which you only need 9 of, but you got to get 10 anyway. What was it Worm was stuck on? He was lost in the tower of the something or other. Is anybody there? Oh, I love Worm, and he loves all of us. Okay, well, I see the lift thing, but where's the lift itself? Thought Jake would reserve this game for when he visits Greece. I am really close to Greece, but I still haven't just gone over there. The countries are so close by geographically, but the transit around here is just not very good. We're talking riding around in one of those rickety old Flixbuses where you fear for your life. Now, I've done that before, and I will likely do it again, but would it kill the Balkans to have a decent railway network?
This must be the spot to activate the lift.
Oh?
Who would dare to enter my kingdom?
You're trying to frighten me, aren't you?
Call it what you will.
Well, why?
The more you know, the less you fear.
And you want me to be afraid?
I want to tend to my world and nothing more.
I'm not easily intimidated, you know.
Don't care.
Ah, good old Thanos.
I wonder what this means. It looks like the partial section of something larger.
Looks like it spells out letters, but do those letters make words? That I'm not so sure about.
I should find supplies to make a rubbing of the image.
Good thinking, Drew, but we don't have supplies. Although I'd happily go and pillage the office for a bit. Or we need to establish an RGO for art supplies inside our domain. Hey, it's Sharon. Wanting a coin, right?
Looks like he needs something before he'll take me across the river.
Maybe I could take the coins from the display? It's not unthinkable. Oh, he's got something in his eye.
Well, this definitely isn't Venice.
Yeah, because we're not putting on our skin-tight catsuit and dancing for money, which is how you earned your money in the Venice game. One of these days I'll play the France game, where we paint Mona Lisa for money. I'd save that for when I go to France, but I've already been to France twice, and I don't currently have any plans to make it a third. That's right, I know I seem like a bit of a dum-dum, but I am practically cultured with all the traveling I've done.
All right.
How long have you been touring?
On and off for a while. This is my first time directing, but I've been acting since the day I was born. Who hasn't?
How's it going?
I'm putting out fires.
Anything major?
I hope not. Can you check in with Gregor for me? I need to know if he's actually staying on top of his work.
Sure.
Thank you, from the bottom of my overly stressed heart.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
If I did play this before, I've successfully wiped all memory of having played it, because I'm certain it was Fan that played it and not I. Is there Scotland Nancy? Yes, there is, and I've already done it. It even features discount Scottish GoldenEye Boris, who gives you a bad end when he says, "Stop messing with that." Oh, it's brilliant. Actually, it's not very good, but hey, those moments were brilliant.
I'm not talking to you until you fix that fly system.
Okay, but I don't know
I need to
how.
figure out the password according to the notes.
how to even interact with it. Stop messing with that.
Can't do that now. I need to counterbalance the
Ooh.
weights to the production settings.
Okay. I understand now, I think. So we have all these bits of different weights and we need to put them onto here. But hold on a minute. That note. Something here had mention of different weights. Something. Oh, thank goodness. The sculpture base needs 24. None of these say sculpture. Or base. Porch, column, temple base? Am I meant to understand that these have different words or meanings? Perhaps stylobate means temple top in Greek. That's not unthinkable. I think these suspiciously American-sounding Troupe members are meant to be Greek, so maybe their notes here are also in Greek. Yeah, what is stylobate in Egypt? That's got to be the most cursed question I've ever been asked. And I've fielded plenty of questions. Hey, look at that! Stylobate is the base thing here. And that sounds like the temple base. 96 for stylobate. How do we make 96 here? Whew, glad all that time spent studying mathematics helped me out here. Right, what is an entablature? Entablature is the entire top bit. The temple top is meant to be 120. Easy as easy can be. Right, the peristyle. The peristyle. Yes. The peristyle. Okay, we'll leave that for later then. The plinth. The plinth. Wait, was plinth just written here? No. Okay, what about the pediment? Pediment. Hey, pediment, there we go. It's the rooftop, I think. Or the temple top? Or the roof end? Concerning that that's also a 120 thing, and I already used up my 120 maker thinger. Alright, well, pediment's going to be heavy. Hop, 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 hop. What do we say? 120. Okay. Back away, not today. There's your 120. What about the portico? Portico. Portico. Portico, porch for exterior. Portico, porch for exterior. Peristyle decorated inner courtyard. Peristyle. Portico porch. So it's a porch. Well, we do have the word porch here. Portico. Portico. You know, it almost makes sense. In any case, it's meant to be 72. Ah. 72. Right, so about that plinth. Plinth and peristyle. Plinth. Strong enough to support full weight of sculptures placed on them. Sculpture base. 24. Which one was that again? Was it the peristyle? Oh, that was plinth. See, I was talking about memory there. Right, the peristyle. Peristyle. Peristyle decorated inner courtyard. Courtyard decoration. 144. Damn, that's heavy. Looking promising.
Got it. Now maybe Gregor will talk to me.
And you know what we call that around here? We call that yet another puzzle smashed. Hell yes. I wonder if I've been smashing other puzzles and forgetting to add to my counter. It's possible. Whoa, where'd he go? I don't know, Resty. It's something that historians are going to be looking into hundreds of years from now. I can still root around his stuff even though he told me not to. Very good.
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye. All right.
No, get away. I don't even want to
Bye-bye.
click on you.
Talk to you later.
Whee! Gonna do the rounds before I do the puzzles that I don't want to do.
What is it?
What do you think of Thanos?
He's coarse.
Maybe that's good for playing Hades.
I don't think he acts. I think he was typecast.
As what?
A monster.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Could somebody explain the term typecast to me? I've heard it, but I'm not sure I fully understand the term. I imagine it's you just keep getting the same role, but I don't know if that's because of the kind of person that you are or just the roles that you end up constantly getting.
Let's see if I can pay the ferryman with this.
We're actually going to use the displaced. Oh, lordy, Nancy. It's not very good of you. It's someone who always gets the same type of role. Yeah, but is that based on who they are personality-wise, or is it just you keep doing it? Oh, this isn't how we go. We got to take the lift, which is right here. Down we go. The actor's personality matches the roles they usually get, or they're really good in that role. Maybe I understand now. I'm not big on actors or acting in general. Don't like acting. Oh, I hate being on stage if I have to perform something. I love being on stage if I can just banter. 100 times over, give me improv over actually having to do a rehearsed performance. I do not at all enjoy the latter, and I really rather enjoy the former. People might recall me being on stage taking a nap during PDXCon.
I need to block the dog from reaching the stars.
Block him? You shall not pass? Oh no. Oh, bugger, I didn't even notice that. Here we go again. No. Why stars, though? Why couldn't we stop the dog from, I don't know, getting some delicious steaks? Oh, dear heavens, no. Why am I so bad at this? How is that possible? I feel like blocking off access to you ahead of time is a good idea. That way I'm not at risk of you just getting into a situation where you can do whatever you want right here. You're screwed now, Muppet. Alright, one down for Cerberus. Now, I would dare to say that is another puzzle smashed, but I'm going to be generous and count all three of these as one puzzle. Yeah, it's just like positioning your troops in Europa Universalis. Which is something we'll no doubt be doing plenty of soon enough. Oh, you are just screw-barred, dog. Oh, he's no longer screwed. In that case, let's begin protecting these ahead of time. Oh, yeah. Stupid dog. Wait, now there are two dogs. In that case, let's do ahead of time protection. Oh no! How can this be? Oh no! How can this be? Perhaps I need to just stop you in your tracks. And that will afford me some time to deal with the other one. Oh no. Gets worse before it gets better. Wait, I can just block that dog off entirely. Aw, then victory is... Oh, bollocks. Oh no. Either way, you don't have a lot of movement to get over here, but if I make you have to take the way up top, then that should buy me a good bit of time. 1, 2, and then you're getting that one in check, but just 1 and you're putting me in trouble. Then I get them here, so 1 single movement foils both of their nefarious plots. And then you are completely completely stuck. And now it's just a case of doing you in. Oh no, oh no, 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 I see it all now. The betrayal. It's like watching Lucky. I'm not that old, am I? I still like the idea of pinning you in completely. But the problem is that you end up going into a position where you grab 2 of them. In that case, could I just block you off prematurely from this side? And then... Oh yeah. I think you'll find that is yet another in a long line of smashed puzzles. Put a lot of effort into building this. Good job for 4 people. I mean, exceptionally good job for 4 people. I feel like I'm in, I don't know, Universal Islands of Adventure.
locked. I should carry more keys.
But we have a key. It's not the right key, but it's a key. Also, what a weird thing to say. I should carry more keys. Wait, is this where Brelix judges your value as a person? That's not Greek, though, is it? Who's the Devourer of Souls who you have to go in front of and say what you've done in your life, and, you know, if he judges you worthy, he'll let you pass into something or other. If not, he'll devour your soul. Yeah, Egyptian, not Greek, but yeah, close enough. Anubis? That doesn't seem right. I'm of course thinking of Dominion 6. There's no way I'd actually know any folklore.
I don't believe you're an actor.
What do you expect me to do?
Do I have to spell it out? If I don't believe you're an actor, the audience won't.
Then don't make me go on stage.
That's how this works. You have to be on stage or the whole thing falls apart.
Let me do the job you hired me to do.
Nancy!
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry you caught us arguing. Niobe, I know you're nervous, but you promised you'd perform. I'm counting on you to do your job.
I like the outfits that they're wearing, though. I just think they look better if they were black rather than white. What could it all mean, Nancy Drew?
How am I going to get this unlocked? I need to
Perhaps
figure out the key code.
Uncovering a lot of things to suddenly need to figure out in this game. Often the game is far more stingy in giving you new areas and things to interact with, but this one is just shoveling them on.
Still have to do that. Haven't done that. Check. Haven't done that. Can't check that off yet. That's done. Still have to do that. Did that. Did that.
Alright, looking good. We still know what we have to do, though. It includes doing the provenance and probably doing the jigsaw puzzle. How is the audience going to see this? This is all underground, right? Maybe the audience gets brought down?
Oh, it's
For
locked.
kind of live performance-y
I need to
thing?
stack all the individual hand tiles on the center tile.
Oh, yeah. Puzzling time. Oh, well, yeah, I sounded excited, but how can I be excited about such an easy puzzle? Steady now. That's quite good. That puts you at the ready to come in here, but let's not jump on the opportunity just yet. These need to be in a good position. They need to kind of slither their way towards the side here, don't they? And that means situations like that are tumultuous, but we can overcome. If I bring you here and then combine you there, then you're too far away to be of use. If I bring you here and you here, that means you two can come together like that. I think I've scuppered myself by doing that, however, because I can't get you over here. Or have I? Not only was that puzzle smashed to pieces, we got it done in one shot. How can we really be satisfied with only incrementing once on that? I think I deserve at least this. But ever humble that I am, I don't always take everything I deserve. Like a good arse kicking. Yeah, Lizard, kinda trying to make up for that. Daymare was a short-lived, horrifying stream. But broadcasting my ignorance like that was painful stuff. Okay, have we sufficiently explored the underground? There's something up here, is there
I
not?
need to figure out what this is for before I do anything.
Oh, I'm not liking those letters. We've got Epsilon, we've got E, A, some kind of X thing, and then Omega, but what could it all mean? We also have Hippocrates, a house, a face, some lettering, whatever that is. Fortunately, we don't have to do anything because we can't do anything. But someday we will have to do something. Oh lordy, what now?
I need to figure out how to deactivate this alarm first.
Or I could not be here. Ooh. Is there anything to pilfer here?
What are you doing?
Okay. Fatal error because Thanatos found us. Okay. Perhaps I leave. We save and save often. I mean, might as well just overwrite Streamo 1, but for the longest of time, you know, ever since saving a game became kind of cheap to do, which for me would have been the PlayStation 2 memory card, 8 megabytes of saving data that thing had. I've usually just made incremental saves, even though I never go back to those old ones. It feels good having the security there. Alright, is there anything I can do? I can't interact with it. Oh, okay. Can I even leave? Can I even leave the room, Thanos?
What are you doing?
Well, it's not as bad as having Scottish
What are you doing?
Boris looking at us going, "Stop messing with that."
What are you doing?
Right, I am ready to assume that you're not meant to even be in this room right now, because even if I tried to turn away from the alarm, Thanos is getting all kinds of angry at me. Okay, right. We clearly don't have all the information. Leave this room be for now. I mean, Nancy even did mention, I need to figure out how to turn this thing off. But where do we go?
Haven't done that. Haven't done that.
Apparently the underground here is not yet fully explored. So what have I not yet found here? Ignoring that. It's a really well-made underground set here. Exceptionally well-made. Having a hard time believing it was just the true pay taking care of this. We still don't know how to open you up. Boy, these games do look good. I've been playing so many Unity and Unreal Engine games lately that they all start looking the same. Having a game that kind of has its own look feels so much better. Right. Is there really nothing I'm missing here? Unsure about that. Is this considered a good Nancy Drew? I forget where this landed on our tier list. But so far, I'm regarding it...
The remote. Give it to me.
No, I need it for my work.
Now. Do not come back.
Why not?
The stage wants you dead.
What?
Can't you feel the floor is shaking? Do you know why that happens?
I assume it has something to do with the hydraulic lifts.
Not something, everything. The hydraulics are warming up for the show. The sets are not normally kept so far off the ground. They're not to be occupied unless they're locked into place on the stage.
But you're here.
I know what I'm doing, and you do not. Leave.
Oh, nice, Manny. It's in great here. I believe that. I certainly believe that so far. You know, production standards are pretty high in this one. It looks good. The voice acting's pretty good. It doesn't have that awful voicing quality. Some of the Nancy games have terrible audio quality where things crackle out or volume fluctuates. Hapjax asks a very deep cutting question. What is the worst Nancy Drew game? The worst one that I have played is Midnight in Salem, but I have heard that the Prague game is even worse. I have not played that one. And I suppose I'll have to before I die, so if I truly tire of life, I could maybe do that as my final one, and then the Grim Reaper can take me. But not a moment before that, you hear? Does that mean the underground has been explored?
Can't check that off yet.
Apparently not. Snoop on Xena's stuff on her table. Oh, so I do have to do the jigsaw puzzle. I don't want to.
Haven't done that.
Maybe I'll do Provenance first. As Nancy just legs it across Greece. Right, so I put in the gold necklace. And then I go, this thing is jewelry. It was received... Oh, I think I need to go through some notes. When was that received? Oh my.
Is that a hidden passage? What's Niobe up to?
That's pretty cool. I've been in a castle with a wall that opened up like that.
The door must be here. I need to make sure only the lightning bolts are showing.
Okay. Lightning. Lightning. Okay, was that even a puzzle? It was so insultingly easy, I'm not sure it counts. Yeah, what the hell, for completeness. When's the weekend to Prague? Never really felt like heading over to Czechoslovakia. I guess I'll have to someday, but... Oh dear, here we go again.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Thanos. It doesn't let me do anything. There's obviously smeared bits on this thing. Is there, something to read here about the alarm system?
What are you doing?
Okay, I can only assume that I need to find some kind of paper somewhere that says to deactivate the alarm system. Look at the very obvious... Wait, how do I get out of here now?
What are you doing?
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Oh no. Yeah, I can't interact with this at all. How did I even get in this room? It keeps bringing me over to the alarm system, even though I'm not doing anything with it. Alright, maybe the whole... Oh! I thought I saw the back of someone's head there. We do not have enough honeycombs to enter this door? Don't be ridiculous. Honeycombs increased health in Banjo-Kazooie. They didn't open doors. Jiggies to solve jigsaw puzzles would open doors. Oh no. Oh, thank God we can't interact with this yet, because it looks like, well, not a slider puzzle, but a pick up and place puzzle. So marginally less painful than a slider puzzle. What's this? We never did pick up something to do the scratchings of whatever. Okay, but now how do I get out the underground? Thanos took my elevator thing off of me. And I'm feeling a bit stuck here.
I need to find the lift remote again. Maybe Thanos stashed it nearby.
That'd be mighty convenient. Where would Thanos stash such a thing?
I need to get the connections hooked back up. Looks like the number indicates how many connections come from each point.
How does this work? Right. Okay, seems logical. For example, this 4 must have 2 here and 2 here, because it can't connect with anything else. Is there anything else like that? There's you. This cannot be inferred. There's nothing saying this has to be 2, so let's not assume it. But it must be 1 and 1 here at least. The 2 could simply be like that, and then the 3 would be like that. You would come here. The 2 can only connect with you, so I know 2 goes here, I know 1 goes here, and that means 2 comes down here. Oh, that blocks that. Fascinating. In that case, yours 2, so these must be like so, and then like so. Wait, was that a puzzle? Does anybody have the aristocrat clip to hand? Because I need help understanding whether or not that was a puzzle. Let us, perhaps a little prematurely though, call that one additional puzzle smashed.
Thanos can't stop me now.
Oh, modesty was on the case. Come on, let's all listen to it together. So for context, during the Nancy Drew Marathon, we had our very own aristocrat, one of the levelers, of course, get a little bit stuck with a puzzle, and we needed it explained to us whether or not it was a puzzle. So help us out, Euristo.
You are correct. You are absolutely correct. I have all the information that I need right here. Because, you see, it wouldn't be a puzzle, right, if they didn't give you the information that you needed. So, by definition, I would have to have all the information that I needed in order to complete the puzzle, right? That is necessarily true for it to be a puzzle. All right, Max? But that isn't a helpful thing to say, because I know that I have the information. It's taking the information that is on there and using it in a way that arrives at the conclusion that I need to arrive at. That's the part. You could almost say that is the puzzle. That is the part where the puzzle happens. That's where the magic happens, right? I know all the information is there. I'm aware of that. Now we need to use the information in order to arrive at the correct outcome.
Oh, it never gets old for me. Poor Euristo, he ends up taking one of the most difficult Nancy Drew games, probably the most difficult. I think Casa Malloy has a reputation for having the most sinisterly difficult puzzles in all of the Nancy Drew games, and it's not a short one either. It's not like Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, which you can do in a couple hours. Oh, jeez, that's good. And yet, Nancy Drew is the great equalizer, right? No matter how lofty you think your own intelligence is, Nancy Drew has a way of bringing us all down. We've got our very own 20 intelligence ninja here. Big boffin of Tokyo University. And what happens? He can't handle a little abstracted game of Minesweeper for 10-year-old girls. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant.
Hi.
I think everyone's a little afraid of Thanos.
Don't worry about him. He's all bark, no bite.
I guess, but he seems very isolated from the rest of the cast.
Creative differences. Just part of the process.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Talking about Thanos like a drug-addled sibling there. It's like, oh, he just does what he does. Recht. Did that help me in any way? It got me the lift control back for sure, but I still don't know how to activate the alarm system, which I would very much like to be able to activate, or rather deactivate. Because this just takes me back out here. Now, if I open this, can I just turn around? Yes, I can. Perhaps the information is somewhere else.
Figure out what this means first.
Oh. Ah, snap. Well, back through the underground we go. I hope Thanos doesn't catch us again. Oh, it ain't easy finding my way around here. I don't have an easy time finding my way around just about anywhere. Hopeless with directions. Well, we all have our strengths, and we... Oh, I'm just back here. We've all got our strengths and weaknesses, and heavens knows I've been blessed with a great many strengths. Can I even ride this thing? Yeah, there we go. What happened? I was too busy laughing at that clip on repeat. What, learning so much about what is and is not a puzzle. Alright, for real, let's get on to provenance. Now, was this what tells us about...
No way this invoice is right.
Wait, how do we know that? Well, who knows and who cares? I saw Ninja's Civilization 5 playthrough recently, and by playthrough, I mean in 3 minutes he made 4 massive noob mistakes. Oh, wow, come on, this isn't the Lay into Ninja stream. Yeah, that man routinely uses his vast intellect to screw entire nations and organizations out of their money. Sometimes individuals by taking them out to certain steak restaurants. Just because his genius manifests in different ways when he's playing games doesn't mean he's not the giant-brained boffin that he is. Right, somewhere around here we had information on when items were delivered. Where was that? Fired. New hire. Quit. 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 Yeah, you know, if I had to work 2 hours a day, I'd certainly consider quitting. Actually, I probably would if I was paid by the hour. Fortunately, in my role, I pay me. Just wish I paid myself a bit more. It's okay, I live a very frugal life. I can make do with very little and still be quite happy about it. And with how I approached the EU5 stream today, I might be living on a lot less. Okay, right. We are looking for that bleeding gold necklace thing. Gold laurel, male torso, gold draching, painted replica. Gold leaf necklace, the 2nd of July, something about a Stavos. 2nd of July, something about a Stavos. July 2nd, something about a Stavos. Current owner? That's got to be the gallery, right? I have no idea. It's got gold, so let's say Golden Age. Loan ends, I've no idea. How am I meant to know when the loan of this thing ends? Strategically delaying the fake-outs until after the fakes. Business decisions. Oh yeah, some of them might feel really jibbed about that. Maybe they can file a report with Twitch says I did this in error. There will really be EU5 tomorrow, barring Act of God. And I will pick up the Horde and I will play my glorious Horde. Well then again, Vino Paolo is showing me that actually Nancy Drew is all that really has a tangible material value on the channel. So maybe I can rescind that promise on the double. Let's see. Yeah, oh, it was the Golden Age. That's convenient. But, wait, what did we need to know about it? The owner or something? What if all is the Phoenix? Well, then we must query the 2 poles. The Wallachia Museum. Don't tempt me with a Wallachia run. So the only thing we don't know are the current owner and when the loan ends. Could we look that up somewhere, or could we just guess? I have a feeling I need to discover the provenance of other things, so I should probably figure out where I get this information. So maybe it's somewhere in... didn't we get a book about art? I thought we got a book about art. What's her face was... here we go. Owners are presumed guilty unless proven otherwise. Countries are fighting to repatriate art. Ottoman Empire. Greece has demanded the marble back. You have no rights to this. The work's ownership, critical step, provenance, details, purchase dates, signed statement, artist, sales receipt, names of owners, exhibition, published documents, da-da-da-da-da. Older artifacts rarely have provenance without some ambiguities, factors like imperfect record keeping. Ambiguities are accepted. Curator should research. Buyer should never bid on or purchase until... Okay, well that doesn't tell me what I meant to do to find out this information. Where is this golden leaf necklace from? Who's the current owner? It'll be me in due time. Here we go. That's just generic information about it, though. Buttering Jake's bread for his perfect run of Detroit, Marcus-themed Haubergs, clockwork summoners only in Dominion's run to delay EU5 a bit more. I was eyeing up Dominion 6 just earlier, thinking, oh man, I really, really want to get round to some new randomized runs, especially thematic ones based on other games we've played lately. I've just got too many bloody games, and it's a constant deluge. I opened up my emails today and found 8 new emails with games that they wanted to shill me. One of them was actually an erotic game about tennis, which I'm actually keen on looking into, but I need to find out how to get the decensorship patch. Featuring fat, ugly bastard quite prominently, so that made me raise an eyebrow. Right, this is clearly not what I'm after. Where do I get the information about where it's from? I know I can brute force it, but there must be somewhere to get information about the owner. I don't know. Maybe if I brute force it to get the answer, then I can work backwards. Oh, what about this? Oh no, we don't have access to the database. Why not? Yeah, let's figure this out first. Good thing it remembers what we had here. Alright, let's go through the dates. August, September, October, November. We're quite certain everything else is correct, so it's going to be one of these. You know, if the database already has the answer, why am I putting this in? This is like doing my taxes. Do my taxes, it's wrong. Do my taxes, it's wrong. Do my taxes, it's wrong. Do my taxes, hey, it's right. So, well, why did you even ask? You know, and you're the authority. Not like I can tell you you're wrong and then magically you believe me. Natural Archaeological Muss of Athens. August, October, September, November. Let's try the Natal Archaeological Museum of Athens. I thought about saying that my EU5 run was going to be Athens, but I thought I would be too suspicious. Athens is a not very powerful player. How could I be so confident as to play such a crummy little country from the get-go? But Epirus is perfect. Everybody would have suspected something if I'd chosen Roman Empire, though. Alright, I'm running out of possibilities here. I just thought of something. Is this actually the right necklace? Is it not possible that... Wait for it. Maybe it's that. I mean, that looks more like leaves. Frankly, it looks more like a necklace.
That should do it.
I feel like a bit of a dum-dum. I thought that was gold leaf, as in the kind of application of gold, but no, it was leaves. Leaves made of gold. But now I have to go through them all again. Oh well. It's probably faster than finding the source. August, mayhaps? July? You'd think finding when the loan ends would not be difficult. But I didn't see it on the information that we had there. At least if none of this is right, that's a good excuse to go around and double check, which means this would all have been a complete waste of time. But come on, it's Nancy Drew. The amount of damage this game has done to our combined productivity, surely quite bad. Now I know some of us are more productive than others. I'm quite certain my productivity is a net drain. Oh, yes, there we go. Province requested for the Nemian. The Nemian. Fit. Fitacairn? It's the Nemian. A Nemian. Maybe I need to go around the place and have a look-see. A Nemian. It's not like this thing flips over, does it? A Nemian? That's not a real word, is it? Well, it's a word, they're all made up. Province requested for the Nemian. The Nemian. The Nemian. It's been a lot of stuff to read, and I really don't want to be reading it. Nemian. Rash, marriage, mortal thoughts, disloyal, honor, husband, persecution, peacocks, marriage. Creating the first horse, a flower branch, a kettle, wooed by Poseidon, Mount Olympus, caduceus, that's kind of close, as in it's a word I don't know, but it's explained here. What's the word we're looking for again? I have forgotten. Anemian. Is that on my notes or anything? Maybe Niobe knows what a Nemian is. Maybe she's here to begin with. Perhaps not. Oh! There we go.
Yes?
Talk to you later.
Until later.
Yeah, buggery. Helmet, breastplate, greaves. Nemean lion. Now we're talking.
That should do it.
That will do it. Although, how am I meant to know where it's from and how long we have it? Which is indeed a mystery. Maybe this is information that's on the tablet that I was meant to hacksaw my way into. Yeah, because I can't access the database. I don't want to do the player.
Well, you know, it'd be much easier to act if everybody was here.
I think you're doing a pretty good job all by yourself.
Don't leave a supplicant hanging, my queen.
I'm nobody's queen.
If that's true, you're in the wrong chair.
Chained to the wrong chair.
That's mine.
Oh, that's
Chained to the wrong chair. Chained to the wrong chair. I see.
What? I hope I don't have to listen to these, because I don't want to. Let's not look at Ticketer ever again. We've done... Oh, it's changed. Please tell me I don't have to keep doing it. We've already done it once, that's plenty. Yeah, but the Nemir or Nemi what's-its... We didn't see that anywhere. Oh, wait, unless the thing mentions lion. Torso, figure, loop, replica, earrings... Lion sculpture. Alright, very good. 29th of June from Mikhail. "29th of June from Mikhail. And it's a sculpture. Unfortunately... Oh, wait, I was meant to read another piece of information on that sheet. Oh, sheet. Where are you? World of Gods and Heroes. Very well. World of Gods and Heroes. But again, the current owner and the loan ends? Where am I even meant to see that? Something funny going on, I'm telling you. So your gallery and get these deleted so they stop taking up space. Yeah, where is that information? I have a funny feeling it's to do with you. Oh,
Hello.
God, you're in the way now.
Later.
Bye.
I was meant to snoop around and play around with her tablet, but now she's in the way. Can I distract her by doing this? No. Ooh. Maybe I did a boo-boo by not snooping through her stuff when I could have.
Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet. Still have to do that. Haven't done that. Still have to do that. Did that.
Gosh, we have much to do, it seems. You can up your puzzle counter with a ticket puzzle. Ooh, that's an idea, but then we're going to be here for even longer. Who knows, it might need to be done one way or the other. Would you
Talk to you later.
Bye.
kindly get out of the way? Well, once again, I can brute force it, but perhaps the information is here somewhere. The ashes. Great news. Cost of an expensive thing. Partnership. Oh man, all this reading takes a toll. Renovation of the stage, an exhibit, an appropriate play. Oh, hang on, this looks handy. Coins and jewelry in October. No, what about the statue in June? 2 figures and 1 animal. Loaned through November. Vases and coins. 1 vase. pieces. Everyday life. Alright, so I reckon that's the one then. Alright, so what is it? It's Costas to November. Costas to November.
Done.
Damn, I'm good. Wait a second. A vase depicting 4 women, one seated holding a bird. Another behind it. Oh, God. One seated with a bird. 4 women. I have to write this down. I will not remember it for the seconds it takes me to get to the vases. Vase. 4 women. One seated holding bird. And one behind her chair. Now that's only 2 women. Wonder what the other 2 are up to. Well, I wonder, but I don't care. Let's go and find it. It's probably not one of the ones that we already diddled around with, right? Surely it's one of these. Go gadget. Phone camera. That has 1, 2, 3 women. One sitting with a bird and one standing. Surely that's fine.
Done.
Oh, it's better than fine. It's not half bad. Let's delete the evidence. Yeah, good thing it didn't specify type of bird. Oh, then I'd be in shambles. Recht. It's you. This is a vase. And now I need to figure out a lot of things about it. But that's okay. We have things.
Wait, if those time cards are correct, then the signature for the vase can't be right.
Just what I was thinking, Nancy. But for the sake of the audience, maybe you could mention more about it. Is that the only vase here? There's also red figure vase for women. Permanent collection. 30th of June, Sophia. '30th of June. I forgot all the other information. Permanent collection was there. Sophia, I think. And then current owner and loan ends for vase with 4 women. Vases and coins through September. Hang on, there's a bunch of different vases mentioned here. Three statuary pieces, 2 figures, 1 animal, 4 pieces, armor, 4 pieces from Golden Age. So yeah, is it this one, or is it this one vase? So it's Classic September or Classic September, Athens, August. So is it Classic September or is it, I forgot the other one. Athens, August.
Got it.
Time gap indicated. Cannot confirm. All right. Well then, better get on the boss, man. There's a problem, Melina. Haven't spoken to the Hardley boys for quite some time.
Nancy.
Xenia said some of the real art will be on stage. Is that true?
No.
So, she lied to me. You're worried it will be stolen?
No more confusion. No more risk. That is how we move through this.
Did you know about the secret door in the museum?
What are you talking about? Secret door?
Niobe was using it.
Oh,
Is that a problem?
of course this is a problem. Keep an eye on Niobe. Don't let her know what you've seen.
Why?
It could be she likes secret doors, or it could be she's up to something. Observe her.
Later.
Goodbye.
Far from useful.
Hi, Nancy.
Have you been able to look into the entire cast?
Yeah, you're dealing with something really serious here.
Tell me more.
That's the thing. We're not sure.
First red flag is the staff.
As in, where is everyone?
We reached out to the network to see if we could track down any of the workers who left.
No one would talk?
No one could be found.
Oh.
Keep quiet on that until we figure out what's happening.
We can fill you in on everyone at the museum, but these are dangerous people. You have to tread lightly.
Tread lightly. She's so bad at that.
Thanks, Joe.
Sorry. Just be careful. Something big is happening.
What did you find out about Gregor?
Did you notice anything about his Greek accent?
What Greek accent?
Right? He's an American, and Gregor is not his name.
Really?
Really?
So, who is he?
He may be an actor, like he says. We can't figure out why he changed his name.
But we did find out a bit about his past.
What's his story?
Pretty sad, actually. He's an only child. His parents died when he was really young.
He grew up completely alone.
In and out of foster care until he aged out of the system.
It may explain the assumed name.
Right. Maybe the name has some meaning.
Right. It could be a stage name.
Like a nom de plume, but for actors.
Or it could be something more serious.
Like a nom de guerre.
Unlikely. Either way, we'll look into it.
Did you find anything out about Xenia?
She seems to be more or less who she says she is.
We know she's from New York.
She grew up around a lot of artists and professors and the like.
Looks like she was put in contact with the production's organizers and jumped at the chance to direct.
That seems reasonable.
It does, but we're going to keep looking.
The dots connect, but who knows if we're seeing all the dots?
Oh, I know that feeling. What can you tell me about Niobe?
She is an amazing artist.
Yeah?
Well, she was. I saw a few of her pieces at the Met. Stunning. Her painting spoke to my soul.
I didn't know you were a fan of painting.
Nance, I'm more cultured than Greek yogurt.
He's been saving that one.
I have. I was toying with Euro puns for a while, but I couldn't figure out if it was Euro or Hero or Gyro. So I moved to tzatziki for a while, and that was a dead end. Now, Saganaki...
Reeled in, buddy.
Right. Her work is abstract, but not.
How so?
The docent told me that under each abstract painting is a photorealistic painting.
Huh?
She paints over her work. She replaces the painting with the feeling of the painting. The amazing thing is that you can sense it. You know what's there.
If Niobe's such a talented artist, why is she acting?
The part Joe left off is likely the reason. Her career is steeped in controversy.
In what way?
She was accused of art forgery, but it's not true.
You don't want it to be true.
Of course I don't. But the docent I met said what happened to her was a tragedy. I mean, he looked like he was going to cry just by thinking about it.
What happened?
He wouldn't say. All he said is her paintings will never bear her name. Apparently, everyone knows she's lost all credibility in the art world, but no one seems to know why.
I'll watch her from a distance for now. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right, cheers. And if you think the Hardly Boys are cringy right now, Vanillis, I think it's the Midnight in Salem game where they just become too cringy for words. But if you want to actually play with them, they're on the the train ride game. I forget its name. That's the one that Spam Booker did in the marathon. Recht, that brought me not very far, but perhaps I can interact with the characters and learn something new?
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Are you Niobe, the famous painter?
Was.
A friend of mine is obsessed with your work.
I don't want to hear about your friend or anyone else.
I'm sorry. Did I upset you?
You did. It's not your fault, but I had to snap at you.
Why?
No one cared about my art, but they loved to look at the smoking wreckage of my career.
I don't talk about that.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm starting over. I'm here. This is what I've got now.
Is the museum's collection the real reason you're here?
What makes you ask that? I'm supposed to be trying new things in my life. That's what everyone says. Move on. Be new. Try new things. Don't dwell.
Sorry if I offended. It just seems like a pretty rare chance to study all of this great work.
Oh, guilty. I heard different words from what you meant. I can't even begin to tell you what it's like. When I was small and the other girls were crushing on the boys, I was falling in love with Phidias. No joke. A terminal art girl from the jump. Which reminds me, in case it's contagious, I've got books for you. Learn the language and art will speak to you. If I wasn't so terrified of that nightmarish amphitheater, I'd be skipping around the place.
What's your art background?
I completed my first piece, oatmeal on vertical plaster wall, at 6 months. It was magnificent. From there, it was variations on a similar theme.
So you came to it naturally?
I came to loving it naturally. The rest was a struggle. But I always loved the study, especially the old Greek masters. Look around the museum. You're in the presence of greatness. Art is the physical manifestation of men and women reaching across thousands of years to share their secrets. And secrets never come easy. But they also never leave your heart. They're reaching out for you, Nancy. See them and reach back.
Could an artist create an exact copy of the art on display?
Who are you trying to fool?
An expert, I guess.
Which expert?
Any expert.
That's the trick. That's why most forgery doesn't work. Each expert speaks a different language. Some are chemists. Some focus on the process until they dream in brushstrokes, patina, and lacquers. It's easy to fool one expert. Impossible to fool every expert.
Could you?
I couldn't fool any expert, let alone every expert.
Do you have access to much of the museum's art?
I get to study what's out and already catalogued, but I can't get at the rest.
Bye-bye.
Until later.
That was a fascinating look into an insane person's psyche, but I'm not really sure it pushes us on any further. Nonetheless, she's not the only person here.
I need a big favor.
Okay, what's that?
Can you set me up with the time cards from the office? I have been so underwater, I haven't been tracking our rehearsal time.
I'll see what I can do. Why did you choose Persephone's story?
I didn't click with it at first, but now when we rehearse, when I'm in the meadow, waiting for Hades, in my mind, I don't see the narcissus flowers I'm gathering. I see the moments of my life when everything turns sour. But I see myself, the Persephone version of myself, and I am her. I know that's weird. That means there's something real about it.
Did you know about Niobe's career problems?
That she copied another artist's work?
Well, something like that.
Stop the questions there. I've never met anyone more regretful than Niobe.
Later.
Talk to you later.
Everyone's got a sob story, remember that. I was hoping she would buzz off and I could start fiddling around with her tablet, but... You know, old Gregory, he moves around, but she doesn't anymore. Have any of the Nancy Drew games have soft locks so far? Yeah, best not to think like that just yet. But hang on, she wanted the time cards, right? We know about those. They were here.
I should call Melina before giving these to Xenia.
How are things going?
Xenia wants a copy of the time cards. Can I share those with her?
No.
Should I be concerned that she wants the time cards?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll stall for now. Any advice?
Keep an eye on her.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Damn, Melina. I'm just a kid. How old is Nancy anyway? That's always left very nebulous, isn't it? Young adult, basically, so... I think she's at least 18, at most 23.
Hi.
Can I help with anything?
We're set. I can't keep distracting you from your job anyway.
I'll let you go.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, she was this age in that game set in the 1920s, and she's still this age today.
Hello.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
At the very least, old enough to be dancing in that skin-tight catsuit for money. Then again, that's in Italy, so I'm not sure that really says anything. Right, what can be done then? If I can't get access to her tablet again, and I've finished all of the
Can't check that off yet.
provenance.
Check.
Wait, what have I not done on my to-do list? Create temple images, vase display, get tickets assigned. Which of these are not done? Oh lord, I didn't notice there was another page to this. Changing the plans, track down missing things, shipping error, contacting, theatre troupe. Same screening process, more than welcome. Give me a call.
Hello.
No, I don't want to click on you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's just right in the way of clicking up these stairs. I can go back down into the underground. I'm not entirely sure what that would achieve, though.
Yes?
Goodbye.
Until later.
You make it sound like Italy is a pervert haven. It's not. I mean, I haven't been, you tell me. Do I really want to go through the underground again? What other choice do I have? I doubt the Hardley boys have anything new for me, although I could check.
Hi, Nancy.
Anything I should know about Thanos?
Be careful around Thanos.
Why? What's his story?
We're looking into it, but he was brought in for questioning about something recently.
Well, what for?
We're still looking into it. The whole thing is very strange.
Okay, explain.
All we know is that he is on the network's radar.
He is? Why?
He's killed people.
What?
Yes, it's serious. He worked in private security and he was directly involved in a fatal shooting.
He's dangerous, but only when the situation calls for it.
And when does the situation call for it?
We don't know.
I will not be standing for the slander and libel towards private security. Sometimes people need to die.
Do you think Melina could be involved with the missing artwork?
An inside job. Wouldn't be the first time.
You should talk to her, see what she says.
That's always so hard to do, but comes with the territory, I guess.
It's all in the tone of voice.
Is that so?
Yeah, check this out. Are you the type of terrible person who steals?
And this works?
Not at all.
Just be direct.
And if she gets upset, just say,
Yes.
take it away, Frank. That's what I say, at least.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, we could always try that. The Hardy boys wouldn't let me down.
Hi, Nancy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah, we didn't have the stones to ask her. Okay, I'm running out of things that I can do now. I don't believe for a second that I need to do even more seats here. I think it's just one of those, you know, if you want to keep doing a puzzle over and over again, you can. We've already done the provenance stuff. What was the only other thing left to do? Oh, wait, was this here before? Crash course. Pieces won't be found. Courier coming with tickets. Angry calls. Coming to inspect the stage, and I'll keep you updated. What? Something that's keeping me up at night. Probably still nothing. When the police came, they searched the set below the stage. Don't know if they searched all the sets. Scour the sets, make sure there's nothing odd. They're elaborate and the controls are built into the set. Okay. The flames you see are very real. Do not touch the river water. He's coin operated. Please don't use a real coin. We already did. Lockdown, no vehicles. Alright, but that does not help too much, does it? No more lottery for me. I really, really don't want to be listening to all of these. Hopefully it's not relevant. Alright, in that case, what is there left to do? I feel like some way, somehow...
What are you doing?
I need to find a way to disable that alarm, and I'm surprised that we haven't found some way to do so yet. Just angry Thanos whenever we go there. No information about this. This box won't open up because we need to carry more keys or something to that effect. I can't weigh anything to get judged. This just makes intimidating noises. Night, Zorbaum. Zorbaum would never have been fooled by a bait and switch like this. He's been around for far too long. We have no clue about the number for this. Not a Scooby. This is just territory. At the time of this game, the voice actress for Nancy, Lana Minella, was 64 years old. Yeah, she's ancient. I wonder if that's why she was replaced with the... Oh, Crivens. Wait, we never checked this out. Ooh. A vase. Some speakers. What can I do with this pitcher? Maybe it's full of something that can be poured into this? No. Can I fill it?
You had one job, Pitcher. I need to block the holes.
Sure. Yeah, that seems to do most of you. Sokar Seshnet Ra. Nice spooky music playing in the background. This should be one of our spooky games. I think I've run out of spooky Nancy Drew games to play, though. Aw, you pig. Not often that puzzles just reset themselves, but this one decided that's the best port of call. That is diabolically close. Wait, there's a lot of different combinations here. Whew. Ooh, I quite like that. I like it a lot.
Got it. I can use this to move the water.
Danger by design, you realize you need to paint 25 Mona Lisas. That surely fits. Problem is I could never match up to Brillix's performance.
I need to fill this pitcher first. Then I can use it to fill the tub.
But I just did. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? I'm neglecting my puzzle smashing. Don't tell me there was another one that I missed. Alright, we do away with the picture and that opened up a door? Which door? Where? Oh, new area. Ah! Goodbye, Nancy. That's a good reminder to save and save often. Oh man, I still didn't pick up pen and paper and whatnot to make a scratching of those. I can't seem to interact with this whatsoever. Weird, they don't normally let you look at it so much if you can't do anything, but clicking on everything is doing nothing. Perhaps the critical failure alludes to something that needs to be fixed. That's frustrating, coming to a new area but not actually being able to do anything. And we're sure this won't do anything. Yeah, very impressive that the 4 interns are able to make hell on their own set. Well, they're damn good at what they do, it seems. But I can't help but feel that I should have found a way to scratch the information, and that... Oh no, not again! I'm sorry, Thanos. Get me out of here. Hang on, there was something that was highlighted there. You. Oh, it's just more stuff to scratch. Alright, Sharon, get me out of here. And let's see if we can't find ourselves some office supplies. Potentially in the office? She is still there. I really hope I didn't screw myself out of something by not investigating her tablets when I had the chance.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
On the other hand, if it's possible you can get by without doing her jigsaw puzzles, well, I'll be happy not to get jiggy with it. Now, where, oh where, are the art supplies? No. So there's pens over there, but we can't have them. There's a pen there. Drawers, we don't have any of that. There's printer supplies, there's paper. Oh, well, there's paper. Do I perhaps also need a pen? Rogue pen anywhere? That's the Cocoa Kringles chocolate bar that keeps appearing within the Nancy Drew universe. Maybe that's enough, but no, surely we need a pen. Hey, she'll have a pen.
What is it?
Later.
Bye.
Okay, not a pen that she's willing to give us. Come on, how are we not able to grab a pen in this office? Full of office supplies. What's the specific pen we need to grab? And I am simply assuming that we need a pen. It seems like a safe assumption. But Nancy seems, for once, unwilling to steal. Let's see if just the paper on its own will get us by. I can't take the crowbar, much as I'd like it.
What are you doing?
Oh, how in the world do you turn that alarm off?
What are you doing?
Weren't you supposed to do 3 temple mock-ups? That is possible. I have been pondering that. Because we did Providence. Maybe we were meant to make more. And it did say temples plural. Or rather, I think it said temple mock-ups plural. Maybe that will unveil the power of pen.
I should find supplies to make a rubbing of the image.
No kidding, Nance. Alright, let's try once more with the temples. Because I do strongly suspect that's the only thing left to do, progress-wise. Stop messing with that, young. Wait, I feel like I haven't investigated outside very much, but it's not like I can turn around. Can't go and sniff the benches or anything. There you are. Create my very
Next
own temple. Right. Square to end. Square abacus. Bustling agora. Abstract gable. Music dedication with metopes. What? Bustling agora. I don't follow. So what lessons about Greek culture will Jake be taking from Nancy Jones at EU5? Considering that I'm planning on playing the Golden Horde, maybe we need to just raise Greece entirely. That's probably the square end they're talking about, right? Square abacus. But that doesn't say abacus. That's abacus. Oh, but that's still square, so that's fine. Bustling agora. What in the world is an agora? I don't know. Abstract gable. Well, I know the gable's this part, but is that shown here? Also, what's considered abstract? Yeah, that looks pretty abstract to me. Musical dedication. Oh yeah, I got the printout, but I didn't actually put the printout anywhere. Maybe I was meant to place it somewhere. Ah, that's metope. Or metope. It just says metopes. Okay, well, I think we have that. Musical dedication. Maybe that means the god. That's musical. The gods approve! Oh, wow, well, just clock that down as one more smashed puzzle. Do I need to do another one?
Building temples is easy when Nancy Stonemason Drew is on the case.
Surely there wouldn't be more than 3 here. Acanthus leaves. Acanthus? Acanthus. Looking good. Twice as many columns on sides as on ends. Yes. Sculptured mortals. Is that one Lord Frieza? Or perhaps on the pediment, perhaps even on both. Water view for wisdom. Yes, do we even want a god? No, but we can try some other gods. Probably would be the musical one again. Good to know you've mastered the skill of identifying shapes. Yeah, well, what shape is Slime Boss? Seem to have forgotten. I think the pediment's not so good here. Sculpted mortals on all levels. Perhaps that's the clue. Do we have sculpted mortals elsewhere? No. Water view for wisdom. Twice as many columns on sides as on ends. Well, that's the only one that does it, right? One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe this is one it means. Hey, there we go. She's not talking about it, so surely we do. Oh, we're meant to put them up here. Oh, the penny never dropped on that. But that penny has now firmly dropped.
Check.
Oh, yeah. We've done it all.
Haven't done that. Still have to do that. Check. Haven't done that.
Still need to snoop around on that table, though. How's one meant to manage? Oh, yeah, well, it couldn't hurt to say that we've smashed yet another puzzle now, could it? They're all done, and they're all dusted. Is she still at her table? She is still at her table.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Talk to you
But
later.
maybe I could chat with my boss and say I've done all your petty tasks.
How are things going?
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Ah. Perhaps we could be rewarded with a pen somewhere. But we're still looking for a pen or a pencil or paint or something to do the scratches with.
Yes?
I'll let you go.
Until later.
I mean, you'd think the artist would have a pen or pencil for us to take. Maybe there's one just, like, lying around that we've not managed to notice to just scoop up. I do not wish to make more temples game. Very relaxing elevator music that we get here, at least. Just what we're all looking for. Can't investigate that. You know, I feel like there might be a pen on that desk there. That's what tends to be on desks. I bet it's in there, but how in the world do we turn off the alarm system? Whenever I'm in there for however long, just Thanos comes on me like a ton of bricks. We know we don't need to do more ticketing because we already completed Ticketer. There's no authentication database password for me. I feel like I've seen Fano Gaming run around exactly this lost for hours. Ooh, it's a bad sign.
For the next 90 minutes, I will be telling you lies, and you will agree they are the truth. That's actually more or less what's printed on my business card. Hermes, messenger to the gods, certified liar, founder and CEO of Olympic Scandal magazine, inventor of gossip. I'll be handing these out after the show. Mercury keeps poaching my clients these days. Roman gods, cheap knockoffs. Bacchus is a cool guy. The rest, forgeries of our greatness. Except...
Writing it?
Okay. All right, let's just continue.
I don't know how to make the dream stop.
You have to let her go.
These flowers don't die. All else dies, but not these flowers. That is how I know she was taken from me here. Until she returns, all life will frost and crumble. Torn down to dry bone and rock. The wind will spit dust, but these flowers will never die.
I wonder what it's like tasking a voice actor with performing as if you're doing it really badly. Comes naturally to some.
I think you're projecting.
Projecting?
Mm-hmm.
Projecting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Did you take a psych class? 101 maybe?
No,
Was that what
I
we're
took
talking
art. I took classical art. I did not take psychology. Okay.
Awesome.
Great. Do you want to start with page 9 with Demeter and Hermes, or do you want to go through to a... that would be on page... So, those big monologues start on page 19. Ready? Good. Is there anything perhaps I'm missing in this?
Strange notes, Grigor tablet pass, first, last, repeat. Scene 3, light cues, these weird things, those weird things, more weird things, even more weird things. Personalized message for our VIPs, make sure they have a key to the poster out front. There is a poster out front, but I don't have a key for it. And Thanos is not exactly being helpful. Maybe there's something new in the mail. There is not something new in the mail. And yes, our one key does not open this up. And he doesn't have a pen in his book, in his bag, does he? Would seem not. Blip. Wow, not a lot of notes here. It's in very, very few notes.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that.
Do keys normally disappear on use? Oh, if it's Resident Evil, yes. Nothing to faff around with here. Did I consider... No, this is where I got the remote control. For some reason I thought that would open up into the way here, but no, it didn't before and it won't now. Nothing to grab here in the darkness. So I'm shy a pencil. I can't believe Nancy Drew is having such a difficult time stealing a single pencil. But if I could get a pencil, I could scratch on those notes, and then all would be relatively well. Oh! Has he been standing there the whole time and I've always been running past him, not even noticing? Yep.
You found another way down. How enterprising.
I do my best.
So do I. Now get out. Hello.
How long have you been with the troupe? Would you prefer I leave you alone?
I prefer you leave.
I have a job to do here.
So be it.
Why is Xenia in charge?
Because we follow her.
Why do you follow her?
Because I see a future in her.
Why do you spend all of your time in the underworld?
It's quiet.
It's a bit unnerving.
It is.
Does it bug you too?
Bug? No, girl. It pours ice into my belly.
Then why?
I have men waiting for me after I die.
What do you mean?
May you never have to know.
You're a dangerous man from what I hear.
Yes?
You've killed someone before?
Is that what you heard?
Yep.
It's true.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Good.
Were you caught?
Caught? No, I wasn't caught. I was doing my job.
What was your job?
I rode in an armored car.
Security?
Not like you think. I protected money, but it wasn't special like I thought. No gold bullion, no bank headquarters.
What then?
Markets, restaurants. They trained me, walk in ready to fight.
One day a fight happened?
No fight. One day I followed the protocol my bosses handed me.
Someone was injured?
2 men, dead. The pieces of paper that trained me, burned gone.
What happened to you?
I came here, to the underworld.
Niobe is afraid of you.
Niobe's fear is not worth a passing thought.
Why not?
It has no shape. It's a map without borders.
You were interviewed about the missing art?
You make it sound so nice. Interviewed.
You did speak with the police, though.
Yes?
Why did they suspect you?
They interrogated all of us. I'm sure they'll be back to do it again.
But they cleared you, right?
They know we didn't steal anything. There are others.
Who?
Melina, isn't that her name?
You think she'd steal from her own museum?
Wouldn't be the first.
Do you have any reason to believe she's responsible?
No.
Then why bring it up? I think there's something down here you don't want me to find.
Is it worth risking your life to test out your little theory?
That sounds a little like a threat.
Hades is for the dead. Take that as you will.
Can you tell me something about the underworld?
Hades. See for yourself.
You seem to spend a lot of time down here.
There are a lot of moving parts that need to work correctly during the show.
Can you give me a tour?
Not while you're still alive.
You take your character seriously, I see.
No.
Can you help me turn off the alarm system?
No, none of us can.
Tell me a little bit about Hades' character.
Just watch the play.
You must have some feelings about him.
The story has been told too many times to have an opinion.
Is he a good guy or a villain?
Depends on the telling.
Which do you prefer?
Persephone eats all 12 pomegranate seeds and stays below by her own choosing.
So you like Hades?
I like them both.
Do you know why Gregor's role keeps expanding?
Because Niobe can't act.
He seemed upset when I brought it up.
Did he?
Yeah, I can't quite understand why.
I'm sure it's nothing.
You're difficult to get to know.
That is the point.
Why?
I'm the man you don't want to meet. Who are you?
I'm the woman who doesn't back down.
I hope not.
Later.
Goodbye.
Now, that was a lot of talking, a lot of him not giving me a pencil. Maybe Melina knows where I can find one.
Hi.
Did the police talk to you about the missing art?
Of course.
Did they search your home and office?
What are you getting at?
I'm just covering all the angles.
You think I'd steal from my own museum?
It's a possibility.
How dare you!
Cheers, Melina.
Nancy, you're in trouble.
Tell me something new.
Don't say anything. Thanos might be listening. I need you to say only what I tell you to. Thanos is involved with Kronos. Just say, that's funny.
That's funny.
Good. He is most likely watching you for any sign you know. Pretend we're making small talk.
I can't wait to see you either.
We've got the network watching their communications.
Oh, that is so like him.
I'm going to need you to ask him about Kronos.
Really? Why would he do that?
I assume you're asking why. If he passes word, then we're getting you out of there right away.
Of course. Classic Joe.
If he doesn't, that means you're safe. It's a risk, but if he's still in organized crime, running away won't help. We'll have to deal with it head on.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
I know it's scary, but we have to know. Call me back and ask me about Joe's birthday once you've done it.
You too. Okay, well, I'm at work, so I should go.
Good luck.
Thanos could be anywhere, watching our every move.
Speak.
You worked for Kronos, didn't you? You still do? So, yes?
Some jobs you can quit, some you cannot.
Is Kronos involved in what you're doing here?
The play? No.
What about the rest?
You talk like you know, but you don't.
What makes you so sure?
If you knew, you'd have left.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hi, Nancy.
I spoke with Thanos about his past.
And?
I really can't say for sure. It sounds like he was working security and he was following protocol.
That's what we're hearing on our end, too.
So, I guess...
Yeah. You know, if he's like... There's a chance his whole persona is an act.
That's what I was thinking, but the pieces aren't coming together.
Think about it. He's found a way to spend time among the dead. Maybe there's something he's trying to... say.
You think he's dealing with his past?
Let's not be overly generous here.
If he's just a guy who thought he was doing his job, no matter how tough he looks on the outside, he is falling apart inside, I promise you.
And if he really is who he says he is, he's down where he belongs.
Good lord, that's grim. Kevin's saying, who do you think's the Scooby-Doo villain in this one? I actually know who the villain is in this one, so I'll just keep my trap shut and let you figure it out as we go along.
I asked Melina if she was involved with the missing art.
So, what's your take?
I think she might be innocent. It sounds like she practically grew up at the museum.
That's weird.
Why?
We looked into it, and she didn't move here until she was in her teens.
Well, did you find anything else I should know?
No, but that's worth looking into.
What should I get Joe for his birthday?
We're on it. Check in soon. Also, I'm into hats these days, just since you ask.
Now, why would he need a hat? To hide that great head of hair that he's got. Alright, Millie, have you cooled off after I insinuated you're stealing from your own museum?
I'm sorry if I upset you earlier, but I had to ask.
I understand. This museum is my heart, Nancy. It is my child and my mother and my father. As a girl, if I had 2 coins to rub together, they'd go straight to admission. A few years of that, then they stopped taking my money. I loved the art and the history so much, they said it was catching. Before long, I was officially a volunteer, and then one day they paid me to come. Never have I been so proud. This is my heart and my life and my home, always. As much as it hurts to hear the accusation, you asking the hard questions means you care as much as I do. Thank you. And no, I did not steal.
You didn't move here until your late teens, is that true?
Yes.
When you told me about your love of the museum, I was under the impression you were much younger.
Memories blend as years extend.
That seems like a big detail to get wrong.
I'm not the one who got the details wrong. I spoke correctly. You heard incorrectly.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
So, about Joe's birthday?
We've heard nothing so far, so you might be in the clear.
That's a relief.
We're keeping an eye on it. Either he's no longer with Kronos, or he's keeping quiet. Either way, stay sharp.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
That was a whole lot of talking, but it still didn't get me a bleeding pencil.
All right.
My friends hit a dead end when looking into your past.
I told you the papers were burned.
You don't seem surprised.
I've been watching you.
Meaning...
Yes, I expected you to check.
So why tell me that story if it wasn't true?
It was true. Like I said, the papers were burned. It's surprising what just goes away if you have the coin for it.
Bye-bye.
Leave.
The deeper meaning about having the coin to ride on Sharon's ferry? He's a clever man, that Thanos. Yeah, Nancy does lack the survival instincts. Oh, is she? No, she's still
Hi.
bloody there.
How long have you been working together?
As a troupe?
Yeah,
Just a few weeks. It shows.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
Much as I don't want to do your little jigsaw puzzle, I suspect that I have to. And Gregor is still not here, and I still can't find a bleeding pencil. I say goodbye to my friends like that now. Leave. Not me, of course. That's Kevin the Caveman speaking. Where in the world can I get a bleeding pencil? I just want to make a wee sketch. And that kind of looks like a pen over there. Surely that's good enough. Who's to say? But there is one thing I will say. I want to play a whole lot of EU5 tomorrow, and that's going to be a whole lot easier if I get a good night of rest. We will pick up more Labyrinth of Lies before too long. I never leave a Nancy Drew unfinished, with one exception. Someday I'll come back and finish Malloy, but I've seen it so many times, it might be one of the very later ones that I ever do. Yep, tomorrow I will wake up bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, do some shopping, and then come back and no-life EU4. Probably as the Golden Horde, almost definitely as the Golden Horde. There's so much I want to learn about the game, and we learn through doing. So until I am back with that, which, by the way, will be dominating the schedule for quite some time, the only thing that still gets its neck in is the laughable possibility of DDR and the weekly one-shot as we chew through tons of grand strategy. But yes, until that time, it is a cheers and cheerio.